Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly. It's District 4 championship night on the road here. It's not the coal bucket tonight, but it's some coal cracking country. We made our way through Shamokin. You can just feel it in the air, Doug. We got Coach Hale alongside Coach Chris Davis. Vince is with us tonight. It's just going to be a special night. The band's on the field, but I've got goosebumps before the kickoff even happens because we know how we got here. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. Doug, why don't you check in on some of our sponsors and give the gratitude out?
Well, we got to reach over here right in front of Coach Chris Davis because we do have a couple different sponsors tonight for this ball game in particular. Susquehanna Trailways, Weary's Painting, and Pine Creek Inn. EFG, Miller Construction, and Subway in Jersey Shore. A big shout out to all of them to be able to bring you the video and the audio, obviously, tonight. Country Berry Shack in the pregame. And then Todd Rissell and Evergreen Wealth Solutions for our player of the game here at the end of this District 4 for a final. Right out in front of us, Nate. If Vince would turn the camera around, we'd be able to see it. They are doing the official coin toss. Nope, don't do it, but if he could.
Vince got that. He's ready.
He's ready, man. He's ready to go. They're doing the official coin toss. We'll see the ceremonial one here right before kickoff tonight. So we'll get tuned in on that to see who's going to get the ball first, who's going to be on the defensive side, Nate. But we always talk about how do we get here. Again, we won't go through all of the ball games, but Shamokin comes in as the favorite tonight, at home, undefeated, their first Pennsylvania Heartland Athletic Conference Division I championship ever, and their first undefeated team since the early 1990s, and a cold bucket win that you mentioned over Mount Carmel a couple weeks ago, 21-0, first cold bucket win in 26 years. And then last week, in the first round of the playoffs, they beat Athens handily 50-7. Shore comes in, obviously, at 8-3. Great schedule all season long, and then a really nice win, complete game win over Selinsgrove last week, 48-7. So here we are, District 4 Final 2024.
You know, it's the orange and black against the purple and white tonight. And the thing about Shamokin, you guys are going to get to see this. And last week we were audio only. That tonight we're going to be video as well. And you're going to see a really, really big, just physical team in Shamokin with a lot of skilled players. They sprinkle in, and they've got some explosive guys, and so it's going to be gut check time for both teams tonight. You know, Shore being 8-3, them being 11-0. The reality is this: he who makes the fewest mistakes tonight goes home the winner, because this is going to be a nail biter.
It certainly is. And, you know, we always give you some stats, and we'll do that in the other pregame segment. But the real key one is Shamokin's defense has given up 8.9 points per game. Their defense has really been solid. They can run side to side. Very complete defense. And as we saw in the first game in week number 4, their defensive backs were tremendous. They made some tremendous plays on Elijah Jordan where the ball was right there. The Jersey Shore receiver had a chance to make the play, and the defender came in and took it away. That's something that the Bulldogs obviously won't be able to do tonight in this final if they're going to have a chance to win.
Yeah, and the secondary, just to comment on that, Logan Steele is at safety along with Pencil, and what they do is they press forward. They've got such great safety play in the back half that they can get in your face. They're going to try to take away the key and now screen tonight. We're going to talk more about those keys here in a little bit, but man, when you got a Pencil and a Logan Steele who are quarterback receiver and both of them play safety, you've got an effective secondary. So again, it's one of those coin flips tonight, but we're going to talk more about that and come back with more of our sponsors. Again, thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button tonight. Become a part of the Bear Country family. And as we break for commercial, don't forget the Tom Gravish weekly interview. He always sprinkles in some of the behind-the-scenes things and gives us a view from a chair that we don't get to share. So thanks again for tuning in. Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com.
Life moves pretty fast, and so does technology. So we should be proud that after over 40 years, Reese's Print Shop in Lock Haven still provides excellent work for everyone in Bear Country. So many other print shops have closed their doors, but Randy Reese still offers digital and offset printing at competitive prices, and they're fast. Reese's Print Shop, 7 East Main Street, Lock Haven. Stop in, email randy@reesesprintshop.com or call 570-748-6528. Reese's Print Shop. See what we can do for you or your company.
It seems like there's an automotive parts store on every corner, and they all probably have the part or product you need. But do they know what you need? And do they know they have it? For automotive parts and knowledge, come to the automotive parts store that has automotive experience, Napa Auto Parts. The staff at Napa Auto Parts has the experience to answer your questions and make sure you get what you need. Napa Auto Parts, Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, and Bridge Street, Jersey Shore. Napa Auto Parts, Central PA's trusted source for automotive parts and knowledge for generations.
Want to score big with your financial future? At Evergreen Wealth Solutions, we're the MVPs of financial planning, helping you tackle your goals with a winning strategy. Call Todd Rischel, Certified Financial Planner, and get in the game. Real people serving real people, we manage your assets as if they were our own. 570-601-6960, 570-601-6960. Let Todd Rischel be the quarterback of your financial planning strategy. Evergreen Wealth Solutions in Williamsport.
Caring for customers with old-school values. That's X-Agway in Jersey Shore. They have been providing home and ag products for decades. Lawn and garden, pets, wild birds, or supplies for around the home or farm. Make it X-Agway. 8 till 5 weekdays till noon Saturday. 112 Harris Street in Jersey Shore. 570-398-2770 for X-Agway in Jersey Shore.
Now is the time to reserve space for your pup at Sweet Dreams Pet Resort on Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall for this fall and winter. Individual indoor suites for your best friend featuring raised dog beds, grooming on site, air conditioning, radiant heat, and outdoor playground. Take advantage of weekday doggy daycare 570-377-0340. Fully licensed and insured, fully staffed on-site security at all times. Online at sweetdreamspetresort.com. Find us on Facebook, Sweet Dreams, where we treat your dog like family.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change your car, driver, or address.
Your local Erie agent is Brigandy, Gleghorn, and Hafley. Get a quote today.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Nate Carpenter, Tom Gravish. It's week 12, District 4 championship, man. Last week at home. It was just special. I know it's for a lot of seniors the last time they'll play here at Thompson Street specifically. But what a great crowd. You honored Miss George, almost 40 years as an athletic trainer. She'd been here 2 years when I came through the program with Lester Hale. And then, of course, something I hadn't anticipated was the fireworks as the team came out. It was just something in the air, and you guys played a dominant football game.
Yeah, the kids did. They played a great game against an opponent that we like playing against twice a year, Selinsgrove. Fantastic crowd. Congratulations to Jackie for her service and dedication to this school district for all these many years. I think that they said it from the announcement. If you were an athlete here and you knew Jackie, at the high school for some type of reason, she fixes up people in phys ed class if they had an injury, whether they play sports or not. So everybody here knows G. She's just a fabulous human being, and we're just so happy that she's a part of our football program. And it was a great night. Thanks to the fans out there for your enthusiasm as always. And thanks to our special friends on the Hill for their donations and, the fireworks. I think the kids were really kind of surprised. Boy, they kept hearing that. There's bangs and bangs and bangs, and you know what I mean? I think some of them thought they were hunting out there, you know what I mean? First day of hunting season. But anyhow, great night, but we're refocused here for Shamokin. Got a fabulous team. They beat us the first go-around. We kind of let that one slip away. Couple turnovers that we normally don't have, a couple more penalties that we normally don't have, and so we're sharpening up our game. I think our schedule's prepared us well for, playoff football. Well, we'll find out Friday. We're going on the road. Even when we lost that game, everybody's like, you might not be the first seed. What if they run the table? That never bothered us, never bothered me, coaching staff. We kind of look forward to coming down here to Shamokin to play a football game. The first district championship that we won in 2013, we lost to Selinsgrove earlier in the season, and it was nothing sweeter than to win that championship on the other team's field, and then that bus ride was great. So we just shared that story a little bit here this week with our team. That's our vision. We know they're going to have a packed house. They have an electrifying season. It's what high school football is all about. Just brings extra enthusiasm to the school year, to the community, to the school, to everybody involved in it. Great for Shamokin, but unfortunately we're going to Shamokin here to try to bring that gold back, and we believe we can do it. We're looking forward to the challenge, and We're just kind of worrying about what we do, take care of what we do. If we take care of what we do, we feel that the bigger things will take care of itself on Friday.
Yeah, for sure. I think Shamokin, by and large, is a team that, this year has a nice balance of size and speed. They got some burst players. I know you talk about numbers over names, but 4 and 8 can make things happen. And, of course, 21 and 32. And then you got a big guy in the middle at about 350 that moves well at nose and center. But well-coached, disciplined team this year. Shamokin, I think, for me, what impressed me the most in the first go-round here at Thompson Street was just the discipline. In years past, maybe not so much, but they're coming to play. But they're 11-0, and they haven't maybe faced some of the adversity. You've had a tough schedule. So, what are some of the things that you do to prepare? Obviously, you have one go round, but do you anticipate some different wrinkles that Shamokin might throw?
Sure, but I think there are wrinkles that we've seen all year. I mean, with the multitude of teams we've played from different districts, from Hollidaysburg to Dallas to Penwood. You look at Delaware Valley, Scranton Rep. They all have so many varied systems, formations, routes. So I'm pretty confident that anything that Shamokin throws out there, we have seen, whether it's pass route combos in the summer, with going to Penn State or to Pitt football camps. So we're confident in our rules, going to follow rules, take care of what we do best, make sure that we bring more intensity than they do, make sure that we're in more manageable situations on offense than they are. We want to put them in unmanageable down and distance situations starting on second down. So they're second and long, but we want to get 5 yards on, second down. And then we feel at that point, every play in our playbook's open. So we're really excited about the chance to have a rematch, chance to play an undefeated football team. Yeah. Doesn't get any better than that. State ranked. We're looking forward to this opportunity.
Well, and Shamokin played Mount Carmel for the Coal Bucket not too long ago. Almost 10,000 fans there, 5 deep around the whole field. And they went on the road and took one from Mount Carmel. That hasn't happened in a long time. So the reality is this, the first time you guys faced off, you were up 13-0. And if you could have finished a couple drives, you talk about those things, finish a couple drives. They're a good team, so you don't always finish a drive. But I really feel like you guys can control your own destiny. And I've watched some of your practices this week. I think you guys are really dialed in. You're really working on some precision. How have you liked the way the flow of practice has gone this week?
Yeah, much better tonight than last night. But that's a progression. Whether it's offense or defense, here's their play. Okay, you're coming back and you have to react a certain way. And Coach Jackson wants you right here on this spot. Maybe on Tuesday, maybe you're a mild bit slow getting there. You're almost there, but on Wednesday, you're there. You keep visualizing what you have to do, watching huddle tape. By the time Thursday rolls around, you're exactly where we want you to be. Continue that mental preparation, that mindset of what's expected, high expectations, whether it's offense, defense, specialties. Then you can play at that high level of competition and that form of execution.
I know if you guys could whiteboard it out, which you do, you talk about the time clock from Friday to the next Friday, the kickoff. It's a countdown, right?
Right.
You talk about some goals throughout the year. One of your goals is a district championship. And what would you say about your senior class and some of your leaders that have been here for so many district title runs? What is the pulse in the locker room been like, the confidence level of some of your kids this week?
Yeah, I think some of these seniors, they've played for ones that played for 3 years. They won a district championship. They suffered the agony of not getting one last year, being runners-up. And I think they're hungry for that gold. Others that played as freshmen, they had 2 championships, played a couple state playoff games, and then, didn't have that championship last year. I think they're all hungry. Younger kids, I think they're excited. They're kids that have been associated with our program. They know what we're about. We talk a lot about our history, other years, other players, other situations, other games, turning moments in a season, turning points in a particular championship game. So we want to come out with the right mindset, be extremely focused, and take care of what we do. We know they're going to bring a great game, but we got to make sure we bring our A-plus game.
Absolutely. And if you could say one thing to the faithful fans, all those people from the elderly that tune in from their homes in Manor Care, and the game will be televised tonight, so that's exciting because not everybody can make the road trip. But for the fans, the by and large that buy into the tradition never graduates, and that it's always a great day to be a Bulldog. When I say buy in, they're sold out. They're in the foxhole, and they're believers. What would you just like to say to them tonight before kickoff?
Yeah, I'd just like to say I just want to thank you for all of your generosity, your kind words. Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. I tell our team this every Friday night, leaving the locker room. There's not a better place to play a high school football game in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. When I come out as a coach for early outs, I see all of the fans lined up early. They're not letting anybody in yet. They're buying tickets. You know, there's a line going all the way down to the town meeting almost. Cars are lapping the block. They're looking for parking places. And then you see all these young kids out here trying to greet our players as we go onto the field. And then you hear that crowd roar. We got our friends on the hill. Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania is a special town, a special place. We have a special school district. We have great people, generosity. I love this place. This place is just the best. Orange and black. You see all that orange up there in that stadium when it's game time. It gets you excited. And we're going to be trying real hard. And we greatly appreciate your support. And if you can attend tonight, that's fantastic. If you can't, hey, we really appreciate you guys. You got the faith out there somewhere watching that game. You're believing in us. So keep believing in us, and thank you very much.
Well, as always, it's not only a great day to be a Bulldog, but, this big game tonight, District 4 championship game, I look forward to. It's going to be, I called it the war at the shore last time. It's going to be a contest. It's going to be a battle of two juggernauts, but I believe in the end, Dogs are coming out on top tonight. So I'll see you post-game. Best of luck.
Best of luck to you. Thank you.
B.A. Meixel is a local residential and commercial electrical contractor. With over 14 years serving central Pennsylvania, B.A. Meixel has built up relationships with hundreds of home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Meixel's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading guarantees. 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Meixel Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
Your local Erie insurance agency is McMahon, Ferguson & Associates. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon, Ferguson & Associates craft the perfect Erie life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Your local Erie insurance agency is McMahon, Ferguson & Associates.
Get ready to hit the road with these great trips this fall through Susquehanna Trailways. Jump on the bus to King of Prussia Mall November 10th, the American Music Theater on the 19th, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade November 28th, and 3 trips to New York City November 30th, December 14th, and 21st. Call Susquehanna Trailways 570-322-5361. Monday through Friday between 8 and 4. Check the Susquehanna Trailways Facebook page and website for more information.
Fred Ham Disposal has proudly served the community with residential and commercial trash removal for the last 55 years. They're a family-owned company that cares about the environment and their customers, providing extensive trash removal and recycling options. Their fleet of trucks provide reliable pickup service, and they give you a chance to pay your bill online. Fred Ham Disposal, here for you. Call 570-398-1814. Fred Ham Disposal.
Everything you need in one place. Jiffy Market in Jersey Shore. Now your first choice for great hot food, breakfast sandwiches, bagels, French toast sticks, boneless wings, hash browns, garbage fries, and taco wraps. PA lottery tickets and skill games and ATM fresh-made sandwiches, meat and cheese by the pound, snacks, candy, slushies, and more. All at Jiffy Market. Everything you need in one place. Across from the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Stop and shop. Jiffy Market in Delhi.
Pluto TV is a place for movie fans, like me.
And TV fans, like me.
They've got something for everyone, and it's free.
I love free, and I love Jersey Shore.
For me, it's The Godfather.
SpongeBob SquarePants, I am Patrick. Patrick is me.
Oh, Forrest Gump, come on.
Criminal Minds, solving crime after bedtime.
Whatever you love to watch, Pluto TV makes it easy with thousands of free movies and shows.
Pluto TV, stream now, pay never.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly. We're back here at Kent Memorial. If you're just tuning in right now, we're at Shamokin. And we're in the second tier right here in this press box, and I'll tell you what, it's perfect. We're in out of the wind, but there's going to be some wind here tonight. Whoever kicks off will want that at their backs. But, Doug, I'll tell you, the environment here, you'll see when we flip this camera around tonight, stadium holds about 4,500 people, and there's going to be all of that here right now, the Shamokin Indian sideline filling in nicely. So we're going to talk a little bit about the stats, the teams, what makes Shamokin explosive. But before we do, let's talk about some of our sponsors.
Yep, sponsors again. Pregame brought to you by Country Berry Shack in downtown Jersey Shore. Open house weekend, Saturday and Sunday starting at 9 a.m. Go see Lyra and her crew. Country Berry Shack, 521 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Susquehanna Trailways with our out-of-town scoreboard. Todd Rishel and Evergreen Wealth Solutions, as they've done all season long with our player of the game. And then our game sponsors, Susquehanna Trailways, Weary's Painting, and Pine Creek Inn. EFG and Miller Construction and Subway in Jersey Shore. Again, huge shout-out to them for being able to do this on video tonight. And then a shout-out to Chris McCracken at Pine Creek Seed. Got to meet him at an event last night. Super. Love to see them tuning in. Fans on the Hill, Denny Thompson, who's actually in the house tonight here at Shamokin. Saw DT. Denny earlier. And then Jerry Clark at the Liberty Group as well. Always tune in from away. And again, we appreciate so much groups like the one at Pine Creek Inn and Wary's Pine Creek Inn and all that, where Pine Creek Seed, where they gather to watch the ball game tonight. Just love that. Love to see you guys being involved. And Nate, we talked about it in the first pregame. Shamokin comes in undefeated, 5 games in the Mercy Rule. They've given up more points in the second half of the season, including a really close ball game against undefeated Lewisburg, 17-12 in week number 8. And then Jersey Shore actually ended up having 6 games in the Mercy Rule and able to run it up on a couple teams here later in the season, and then last week as well in that first round of the playoffs against Selinsgrove. So Jersey Shore comes in 40.1 points per game, only give up 18, 408 yards per game, give up about 231. Shamokin, we talked about the one stat that really sticks out. Their defense actually only gives up 8.7 points per game. Really stingy. Score about 38 points per game. 404 on the ground and through the air for them, and only give up about 178. So they are very, very talented. A guy you'll see on both sides running the football and linebacker, Zakeem Clinton, number 21, standout athletes. And as we're hearing, and hopefully you're seeing some smoke from fireworks before tonight's ball game here, District 4 final tonight.
I'll tell you what. Hey, Denny Thompson, thanks for those fireworks last week at Thompson Street. I'll tell you what, home of the Bulldogs. It's going to be a rivalry. I'll tell you what, I feel like this is the epitome of Friday Night Lights. And as the teams come out in the field, we're going to be back right after this. You listen to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com.
Always supporting the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, it's the Twilight Diner in Loganton, open 7 days and featuring a full menu, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and daily specials. So good, people ask for their food by name, and they bring that great taste on the road with the Twilight Diner on wheels. And now at this area's newest venue for weddings, reunions, and gatherings, Miller's Barn in Tylersville. Hold your next event in the middle of Amish country. Twilight Diner, 603 North Mill Street, Loganton, 570-725-3911 for takeout.
A proud supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, TLC Fuels is a family-owned local business. Established in 1998, TLC Fuels serves residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. From fuel oil to diesel fuel and gasoline, TLC Fuels has thrived on a consistent dedication to you and your family. Call 570-753-5722 today.
There's a little bit of country in downtown Jersey Shore. Country Berry Shack on Allegheny Street holding their fall open house coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Join Lyra for lots of fun as you see what's new for 2024. Register for a special drawing, sample dips, and take advantage of in-store specials. Fall open house, Country Berry Shack, 521 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Starting at 9 a.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Country Berry Shack, 570-398-5688. Proud supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
Hey, hometown fans. You know Journey Bank as your trusted local bank, but did you know we're also the biggest cheerleader for our community's youth? From athletes competing under the Friday night lights, to students excelling in the classroom, to talented teen stars singing center stage, we're investing in the future of our young people. At Journey Bank, we're committed to helping our kids score big in every aspect of life. Journey Bank, where dreams are nurtured and futures are built. Journey Bank, proud supporter of our local youth.
Starting September 2nd, Blaze Alexander Kia will begin an extensive remodel. This is a major project. We will be losing a great deal of lot space as the project will be fenced in. Kia has given us extra incentives to help us move inventory. This is not a sales pitch. I have over 180 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock, and I'll only have display space for approximately 60 vehicles. Let our problem be your solution. The improvements will make it all worthwhile. Alexander Kia, 933 Broad Street, Montoursville, taking the deals the other guys definitely don't want.
41 years serving the Jersey Shore community. All Round Tire, your hometown service and tire sales center. Family owned and operated, All Round Tire features Cooper, many other tire brands including Michelin and Firestone. Make us your first choice not only for passenger, light truck, farm, and ag tires, but also for service. Brakes, exhaust, belts, and hoses, and we offer the only vulcanized flat repairs in the area. PA State Inspection 2, open weekdays 8 till 5, Saturday till noon. All Round Tire, Cement Hollow Road, Jersey Shore.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly. We're back here at Shamokin District 4 Finals. Jersey Shore and Shamokin to the middle of the field. Doug, you got the captains.
So the captains for Shore, Jordan Herr, Slate Sechrist, and Owen Vandruff, 111, 56, and 62 on the numbers. For Shamokin, it was 8 Pencil, 10 Bell, 11 Parker, and 52 two-way standout lineman Hockenbrock. And we are coming up here on the national anthem. We will take a break on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralBASports.com.
Dave Winkleman and the team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven are always one step ahead of their competition. Anchor, a full-service real estate company serving Lycoming, Clinton, and Center counties with top-level personnel that can help you buy or sell. Community-oriented, ready to help you when you need it. Anchor Realty, 57 Bellefonte Avenue, Lock Haven, 570-858-0777. Remember, home is where you drop your anchor.
Your destination for Kubota is Daugherty Equipment, just south of Mill Hall on Route 64. Soon the cool down will begin and fall chores will be the order of the day. Daugherty Equipment knows that and has a fantastic selection of Kubotas in stock to handle everything from mowing grass to pushing snow. Kubota has the best quality equipment from tractors of all sizes, side-by-sides, track hose, skid steer loaders, and even farm equipment. For everything from Kubota, visit Daugherty Equipment, just south of Mill Hall on Route 64.
Reliable. That word sums up Hollick's Coal and Oil in Jersey Shore. Stocked and ready to go for fall and winter, Hollick's Coal and Oil is a phone call away. 570-398-1190. A fixture in the community for the last 74 years, Hollick's Coal and Oil will fill you up shortly after you call. Hollick's Coal and Oil in Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190.
It's time for an insurance review. Every now and then you need to know you're getting the best coverage at the best price. So here's a phone number, 570-865-5191. State Farm agent Jason Eberhardt will give you an overview and make recommendations on how you can protect yourself and your family. Auto, home, life, health, property, or business, it's Eberhardt State Farm. Available online at InsureJerseyShore.com. Eberhardt State Farm, their new offices, 600 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Hey campers, Graham here from C.H. Waltz Outdoor and RV. Don't store your old RV another winter. Save thousands on a new camper this fall, and we'll store it for free. We have a great selection of 2023 and 2024 models with end-of-season pricing. So buy now, and when you're ready to camp next spring, we'll have your new camper ready. Visit us in the beautiful Pine Creek Valley or browse online at chwaltzoutdoor.com. Adventure awaits at C.H. Waltz Outdoor and RV.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly, we're back here. Thanks for tuning in tonight here at Bear Country Sports, Jersey Shore High School football on the road. We know a lot of you are viewing and tuning in from back home in the 17740 Halo. We thought there's a major network here from the Allentown region. We thought they might be a 7:05 kickoff, but it looks like we're going to go right now at the top of the hour. Kicking off for Shamokin. Colin Steinhardt, the right footer. This one squibbed. Paul Hale picks it up. Tries to make a man miss. He makes a cut outside. 35. Nice return by Paul Hale on the infield single. Good field position to start this first drive.
Good recovery there by Andre Bell, number 10. He's a standout defensive back. You'll see him at an interception in the last game. Again, obviously, Shore took the option to take the football to start the ball game. Going right to left here on your YouTube dial.
Wind at their back here. The first drive is 1st and 10 Dogs, 35-yard line. Jordan in the gun. Hands off immediately. Bo Sechrist. Bo fumbles immediately. Turnover on the first touch, which the faithful at Shamokin. We talked about the turnover game, and wow, big hit initially. Bo met sort of at the line of scrimmage, not really in the backfield, not so sure what happened, but that play was blown up immediately by the Indians.
Yeah, not a clean handoff there, so Shamokin gets to obviously a big first break in this ball game, get the fumble recovery, and they get a short field starting from the Jersey Shore 37.
Yes, Shamokin on the turnover flips the field. You're going to see Logan Steele, the sophomore, dual sport, basketball and football, in the shotgun. Single back is Gink up the middle, met and tackled for what looks like maybe a half-yard loss. We'll see where they spot this one.
Zeke Sechrist wearing number 54 tonight with the tackle for loss there. Nice start for that Jersey Shore defense. Again, you'll see it on the sidelines. This is Bridie Ruran Field here at Kemp Memorial Stadium at Shamokin High School. 2nd
and long. Very explosive team here. Logan Steele have to keep the outside edge containment with the defensive ends. Two backs this time with Gink. Pencil also at slot. They may motion him. Two receivers to the right. Unbalanced right. It's a toss. Pressure. Cuts back. Patient runner. And that's what you'll see. You'll see that all night from Jace Gink.
They really have a nice duo with the running game, mostly Gink. Obviously, Steele will run it as well from the quarterback position, but then Zakeem Clinton, number 21, standout defensive player, he will come in. Nice tackle there, gain of a couple, 3rd and about 7. 4-down territory here for the Indians.
4-down territory, and you'll see also the likes of Jensen Shuey, number 2. He's a big man, 6'3", 240, left slot. So single is pencil to the left. Delbaugh on the Twins to the right. Logan Steele.
Had movement there. Jersey Shore pointed it out. That's going to cost the Indians 5. Probably will not change the play because they were going to throw it without question on that 3rd and long.
Well, what you're going to see right now, Paul Hale's on an island over there all alone. Safeties tonight, obviously for the Dogs, are number 9, Nolan Pauling, the freshman. Elijah Jordan backside. But number 8, Pencil, when they have him to the single receiver side, you're going to see a lot of timing routes to try to get him open in space. The last time they played, he caught a hitch and took it to the house from midfield. On the penalty, 3rd down, and it's going to be 11 in the gun, Logan Steele. Single back, he's going to roll left. They don't contain him. He's all alone. He's going to keep it, cuts back. Big hit on the outside. Nice containment. Paul Hale did a really nice job of coming up, and Elijah Jordan had the backside safety help.
That's where Logan Steele, the sophomore quarterback, but he's an experienced kid and a great athlete, has thrown for over 1,400 yards passing, 28 touchdowns, run the football really well. Really surprised here, Nate, that they're going to punt away, but they are really trying to pin the Bulldogs of Jersey Shore deep here on this transition.
We talk about that, too. Number 21 is also a great runner, Zakeem Clinton. They are going to punt this one away. This one's going to be close. They're going to see if it rolls in the end zone, and it benefits the Bulldogs. Great job on the return game for sure, letting that go in and bringing that back out to the 20.
Really good read there by Paul Hale. Got right on the end zone line, so he knew exactly where he was, made the right decision. That one goes in. So the Bulldogs, even though deep in their own territory, after that fumble on play number 1, they'll take that from their own 22nd possession of the ball game.
Shore trying to get fast here. 1st and 10, 20-yard line. Elijah Jordan in the shotgun. He's going to hand this one off up the middle. They're trying to rip, and you're going to see that all night long. Ball comes out again.
And again, this Shamokin defense really stand out, only give up 8.7 points per game. That's really been the strength of their team from the start of the season to week number 11. They really do not give up points or yardage very sparingly.
Second down and 7 for the Dogs. In the gun, Elijah Jordan. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw it back, wide open. That's caught. Bo Sechrist did catch it, got his hands underneath that one, sold it to the official. He looked over there like he's saying, hey, what are you going to say? 1st and 10, Bulldogs.
And you could see the pressure there from Clinton, number 21, in Elijah Jordan's face. Did not give the senior quarterback a lot of time. Really nice catch there by Sechrist.
Single back. Brody Herr. It's the counter. Brody Herr met. Nothing there. Actually a loss of one on the play. The initial penetration. Wow. Nose guard came. Full head of steam. Isaac Glover.
47 Montgomery on the tackle as well. Again, you'll see the Shamokin defense. They can run side to side. This is probably the most complete defense that Jersey Shore has seen all season long. Again, saw them in week number 1, put up 28 points, but it is always a struggle.
Twins right, 2 backs. Fakes the handoff option. He gets it outside. Bo Sechrist tries to get lateral, makes a cut up the field, makes another spin move. 45. Incredible first down by Bo Sechrist. We're right here on the sticks. They're going to move the chains.
3 spin moves on that play, and then really good power at the end of that from the junior running back to turn what was going to be a nice gain into a really nice first down conversion there for the Jersey Shore Bulldog offense.
Andre Bell, the corner out here on Paul Hale. They're going to actually have trips to this side with Thompson along with Bo Sechrist. Single back, fakes the handoff. It's going to be a quarterback keep, and there's nothing there. But Jordan manages to get past the line of scrimmage, so he gains a yard, doesn't take a loss.
Coach Mark Persing, the head coach for Shamokin alum, really has done a good job here in his second year. Coached at Lewisburg previously. Really solid guy, solid coach. His team will be very well prepared for whatever Jersey Shore tries to throw at them tonight. They will match strategy to strategy here early in the ballgame.
Trips left, Jordan in the shotgun. It's 2nd down and 9. Motions left is Brody Herr. He's all alone out here. Where do they go? They go up top, over the middle. Skinny post. Thompson. Great pass. Luke Thompson on the skinny post, and it was there, and Jordan saw something in the wrinkle and met him right immediately.
Well, it's a new look. Again, you're not putting Thompson at the tight end. You're putting him out a little bit. Boy, he broke free there. Nice delivery.
Jordan in the gun, handoff Bo Sechrist up the middle, makes a cut up the middle, off center. He's still running. Going to be a gain of about 4.
That's where the addition of Bo Sechrist in the second half of the season has really added variety to the running game. When these two teams met in week number 4, Nate, as you know, the Bulldogs really could not run the ball consistently. They have been able to do that throughout the second half of the season.
2nd down and 5. Snap, fumbled. Okay, so if we dissect this right now from a little bit of a critical standpoint, we keep the program positive. Initial fumble on 1st down in the first drive. You get down here, you're 2nd and 5, and you don't even get the snap back. So now it's 3rd and 7. In the gun, looking up top. He's going to sit down. He's going to roll this way. Paul Hale tries to get free. Jordan trying to find a man. Evan Snyder was there, went up the high wire act and just couldn't bring it down. Jordan did his best. Paul Hale was wide open at the post, but he couldn't be seen on the backside.
Really nice play there by number 5, Bickert, to not allow Evan Snyder to gather that in. Good look there by Elijah Jordan, but boy, that fumble on that 2nd down play, really big. You want to go fast, Nate, but you don't want to be in a hurry, and they were in a hurry on that play, and it cost them a very critical 5 yards.
Tempo, speed, rhythm is how fluid you are. In the gun, it's 4th and 7, crucial down. Left to right goes Sechrist, rolling right. Where does he find him? He's nobody home. He's there. He got his feet in. It's a catch. We'll see if he got the 1st down. Where do they mark him?
Now that official's coming in there, Nate. They're going to talk about it on the sidelines. Definitely not sure about it. Bo Sechrist really
I believe he had a foot in. I believe he had a foot in.
Yep, really making a good attempt there. Officials say incomplete. Again, that's all you ask them to do. Talk about it. Try and get what they feel is the correct call. So that one goes against the Bulldogs. Good look there by Jordan to find him late, but they do not convert on that 4th and 7.
Well, we talked about this pregame. This is the game tonight where the Bulldogs are really in control of their own destiny. I said if they play well and don't give the game away, they're going to be in it. And, just a couple of little mistakes on these first couple drives which limit you. So, in a sense, they've stopped themselves. The defense comes out for a second stand. They got to watch the screens and the big check downs over the middle. 6:47 in the first quarter. It's 0-0. In the gun, Logan Steele hands off to the big man. Up the middle, Clinton. They wrap him up, but not until he picks up 5 or 6.
And Clinton, he's a very nice sized athlete. The junior, 6'1", at about 225. Standout defensive player, but when they bring him in, they go to a little bit more of a power game. They use that to set up maybe some options from Steele or the reverses with Pencil as well.
And you talk about that, Doug. He is a big man. He's only a junior, 225, 230 listed. Runs really hard. He's been a little limpy since the last game. 2nd down and 6. Singles right and left. Logan Steele fakes a handoff. He's going to go up top. Wide open. Wide open. Touchdown. 10-5. Score. We talk about up top. And that was just a play where Paul Hale slipped. Paul Hale fell down, and when he fell down, Delball was wide open in the route. And I talk about the quick hitter situation where 1-step, 2-step drop and just throw it up, and you hope because the 5-2's coming.
Paul Hale has been such a good pass coverage, and it's one-on-one in that Alex Jackson 5-2 defense. But he just stumbled and went down, and when he went down, Delball was wide open. Steele took his time, saw it, delivered it. That's the big play over the top that you don't want to give up early. Shamokin, the Indians, get it here in quarter number 1, 6:01 to go.
Yeah, he just got his feet, they were tangled up and give up the big play, but on to kick the extra point. It's up. Hands go vertical. That's 7-0 now, Shamokin. And let's talk about how we got here. Opening drive, Shamokin defers to the second half, so Jersey Shore gets the kick with the wind at their back. First play from scrimmage, they fumble, then they hold. Great field position for Shamokin on that first drive. Defense stood their ground. They punted, got the ball back, and looked like they couldn't be stopped. Jersey Shore took the ball down the field, fumbled again, but we got on top of it, which led to a turnover on downs. And Shamokin comes back with one running play up the middle, and then they go up top, and they score on the big deep ball to Delball, who's their second leading receiver this year in reception yards. Jersey Shore, it's early. It's 6:01. It's the first quarter. They've been down before this year. Now it's time for gut check time for the Bulldogs.
Well, it's always telling, Nate, to see how will a team respond when you get down, particularly in a pressure situation like this. District final, you're in the playoffs. Jersey Shore has responded all season long and in seasons past. Big challenge here on the road against Shamokin, down 7-0.
Well, you got to have a good short-term memory. We always say that great shooters continue to shoot when they miss, and great football players, they rebound. So Squibb. Paul Hale gets it up the middle, makes a cut. Back up the middle, 30-yard line. So good field position. Shamokin electing to not kick the ball deep tonight, not risk the big play, and that's good special teams coaching on their part.
Yeah, and if you're Jersey Shore, all you want to do is control that football, take whatever yardage you can get. You'll take a drive that anytime starts outside that 20. Here it starts right at the 30-yard line. Move the football nice on that last drive, Nate. Just that big penalty, that big fumble was the big play on that drive.
Yeah, and actually there's been, always consistently one play per series that can make or break it. Jordan in the gun, 1st and 10. He's going to go to Paul Hale, wide open. Oh, and he drops it. So we talk about the short-term memory, in and out of the hands of Paul. It happens. The reality is the Dogs have got to sharpen the spear tonight. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, what you can't do with a team like Shamokin, who's undefeated, won every ball game up to the season, you can't allow them to compound scores quickly. They got the big play here. You need to put something together, get their defense back, keep their defense on the field.
2nd and 10, Jordan the gun, left to right goes Sechrist. Fake it. They were on the counter. They smelled it out. Great defense that time. They're not going to give up the counter. They said, hey, they can fake that toss, but they stayed home. Nice job. Nice job there by the Shamokin front.
Hockenbrock, number 52, he's a really nice player, two-way All-Stater last year, 6'2", 250 from that defensive tackle position on that tackle, Jordan.
3rd down and 8, Twins left. He's going to roll right. There's pressure. Jordan hits Evan Snyder. Down the sideline he goes, past midfield and out of bounds. Evan Snyder, nice job there. That's the sit-down route to the outside. Big pickup on 3rd down.
Well, there's a perfect example. His defender, number 5, Bickert, fell down as well, left Evan Snyder wide open. Didn't give up the big play, but gave up a nice first down there for the Bulldogs.
1st and 10, Dogs past midfield. Down 7-0 here, first quarter. Going to hit the hitch. Paul Hale met immediately. Met immediately. Didn't get the block, but that's also something. Okay, so if they're gonna cover that and press that, you got to go vertical.
Yeah, and what you'll see, number 10, number 4, number 8, number 15, all can run for the defense of the Shamokin Indians. That will be a play that will be hard to make work for big yardage tonight for the Bulldogs.
2nd 12, loss of 2 on the play. Elijah Jordan rolls right. He's got some green. Wide open, Evan Snyder makes the catch. They've got to give him forward progress out here. Good spot here by the official coming across the field. They're going to give him the 44, roughly.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice spot there. 4:32 to go here. Clock running first quarter. Shamokin leads 7-0 over the Bulldogs of Jersey Shore.
So 3rd down now. 3rd in a long 6. Twins left, twins right in the gun. Jordan. They're going to bring pressure. He's got room. He steps up. He's got green. He gets to the outside. He's got the speed. 1st down. And he did a really nice job there. Number 11 was in hot pursuit, Caden Parker, but he didn't have enough gas to catch the speedy Elijah Jordan.
And that's what Jordan has to do there. When he makes his decision, he just has to go. Yeah. Whatever that decision is, can't change your mind 2 or 3 times because Shamokin will run you down. There he made the right decision, scramble for a big 1st down.
1st and 10, left to right, Carson Watkins in the gun. Elijah Jordan is going to roll right. He comes back this way. He's got green. Wise decision. You say it's a wise decision because it is. You don't take the sack, but boy, you don't want it. You don't want to lose it down either. Sometimes against good opponents.
Well, that's where you can see what a good player number 21 Zakeem Clinton is. He stayed right with Elijah Jordan, didn't allow him to run by. Really solid defense there by Shamokin.
2nd and 10, 36-yard line. Elijah Jordan the gun, left to right. Nolan Pauling. So here we go. False start, Jersey Shore. There's a play every series, and it's the little things. Okay, so now instead of 2nd down and 10, you're going to be 2nd and 15. They were trying to run jet to Nolan Pauling, the freshman, to stretch the field. Elijah Jordan in the gun, twins left and right, single back Brody Herr. Elijah Jordan has a man wide open, picks back up 5. Paul Hale has been wide open on the back end. And again, design play to pick that 5 yards back up. It's going to be 3rd down and roughly 9.
And you know Jordan's first look, as it has been all season long, is usually to Evan Snyder on that right side. But Paul Hale's become a much more dependable receiver in the second half. Definitely going to have to look his way.
Paul Hale's on the trip side now. Slot right. Paul Hale over the middle. Paul's wide open. Yeah. Okay, so the backside, we talk about the line of sight. The line of sight. I'd run the same play. There is no backside safety help. That's the 2nd play in a row where Paul Hale literally stood in the eye and Indians wide open by 15, 20 yards. So, but again, we got the helicopter view, right, Doug? A lot of times you got a quarterback, he's trying to see past 6'3", 6'4". It is 4th and 9. Dog's going to go for it. It's going to roll right. He's going to keep it. Wide open. Down the sideline. Touchdown. Bulldogs. No flags on the play. Unbelievable. Evan Snyder said, I'm running to go. Stuck his hand up as if he was trying to make a high five. And Jordan from 40 yards out connects. Big time play.
Really good read there, obviously, on 4th down, pressure situation. A little bit of pressure in his face. Jordan able to get away from it, and Elijah Jordan responds. Good communication between the two for the big touchdown.
Kick is up. Kick looks good. It's pure. It's good. What an absolutely incredible play. We talked about that. If Jordan can buy some time, he stepped up in the pocket, and Evan Snyder was all alone.
You really described it well, Ray. When, it's easy for us to see from up here, 2nd floor of the press box on that previous play. Probably had 2 receivers open, including Paul Hale in the end zone. But again, you don't know what the quarterback, Elijah Jordan, can see from field level. So that was an incompletion. But boy, what a big play there on 4th and 9. I tell you, that's really big because Shamokin had all the momentum, got the big play offensively. Then you put your opponent in 4th and 9, say, hey, we got him. We're going to stop him again and get the football back. The Bulldogs respond with the big play. Jordan to Snyder for the TD. Hale PAT to tie this one up. 3:09 to go here, first quarter.
What makes the Dogs so tough is, I would rather have 2 or 3 guys that can get open in the route tree than one particular guy that does everything. Because when you have the depth, which in the maturation of several receivers, it makes it much tougher for a secondary. Paul Hale's been getting some separation. Evan got some separation. He'll be kicking off here. It's a squib. It hits Shamokin. Jersey Shore gets it. First down for Shore. Literally, it was not even planned.
Luke Ryan, number 7, with the big recovery there. Special teams come up big here for the Bulldogs. Nice to see Luke Ryan back in the action for the Shore.
I'm going to start singing Genie in a Bottle because, listen, I don't even know, but it's like they rubbed a lamp and got a wish. I don't even think that was a planned onside kick, but it struck a purple shirt. Dogs on top, 1st and 10, 48-yard line. We'll see if they can get fast. Jordan in the shotgun, single back. He's going to run right. He's got a man open again. Evan Snyder almost came down, underthrown. He had 5 yards of separation. Evan wants that back. He almost had it anyway. He came back to play defense. Jordan didn't quite get enough air, but I'll tell you what, the Dogs said we're going vertical again.
Really nice matchup there between Bickert, number 5, the Southmore cornerback, 5'9", 150 against Evan Snyder. Bickert was really in good position there, got his hands on it, but Snyder able to knock it away. 2nd and 10, Dogs.
2nd down, 10 yards. Elijah Jordan shotgun. He's going to fake it. It's the counter up the middle. Tries to get lateral. Brody Hurt gets a couple. Good hard run. Good hard run to pick up 5.
And if you're the Bulldog rushers, and they've really done this all season long, that you don't want to go down with that first contact. Really make Shamokin work for it. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage there, able to get ahead for a nice gain of 4, bringing up a 3rd and about 6.
It is 3rd down. It's 3rd and doable. Left to right goes Carson Watkins, single back. Let's see if Elijah tries. It's a reverse up the middle. Evan Snyder, and it is literally well read. Now listen, I'm going to game film. When you have that kind of shadowing and mirroring of a guy in motion, that is so well coached.
Really nice job there by Jensen Suey, number 2, the senior tight end, defensive end, 6'3", 230. Really nice play there. So the Shamokin defense comes up big after giving up the fumble on the kickoff. Bulldogs, Evan Snyder going to punt this one away to Pencil. He is so dangerous in the special teams.
Talk about this rugby style. Keep it away from. No pressure. It's going to be low rugby. We'll see if the Dogs they're going to let this one roll out, and the Dogs want to let this roll. Good job. They'll take that all night on the turf, and that's one thing about the turf over the grass. You do get a little bit more of a roll, just like a hard fairway in golf. So, hey, Jersey Shore got a huge break, didn't capitalize, but now goes back on D.
Well, the D has played pretty well so far, other than the big play there on the stumble by your defensive back to give up the 75-yard touchdown. Again, the guy that Shamokin hasn't gotten in the offense yet, but you know they will, is number 8, Chase Pencil. He's the Swiss Army knife type of guy. Had a big game against Shore last time, caught 8 passes for 96 yards and a touchdown, and kicked the game-winning field goal.
Well, this is right where they've got to get some over-the-top help as well. You know, they're unbalanced left right now. Single back, Gink. It's going to be a toss to Gink. Gink gets patient. He's always patient, but that's good pursuit. You know, he has 1,000 yards on the year running, and he never looks like he gets to top speed, but he's a patient runner.
Gink was cut off there by number 5, Bo Secrets, but made a nice cut in the hole to turn that into a short gain on the play. The Bulldogs did a nice job of rallying to the football there. They actually marked that only as a gain of a long one there, so really did a good job on that rush attempt.
Delbaugh outside along with Rylan Price here. Slot left. It's going to be inside handoff. No, they're going to go to nice deflection. That is a design play to Pencil. They run him in motion, scat him out of the backfield, but Zeke Sechrist gets a hand up and knocks that play down.
Really nice play there by Sechrist. We've seen him really become adept at doing that. Really nice play there by the South Forward defensive player. He's really played well the second half of the season, was our player of the game a couple weeks ago. Solid play there.
I think he's been 32, 51, 59, and 54. Every week it's like, where's Waldo? But he's 54 tonight. Single receiver out here. They're going to run along with Pencil. Slot right. In motion goes Gink. It's 3rd and 9. Over the middle screen. Big play.
Shuey, he is so
well,
big.
I'll tell you something.
Ow.
He is 6'3", 4.3, 240.
And that's such a tough play because it's a screen to the tight end, which almost no high school teams run because you don't have a tight end that's a big target there. So a big conversion for the Indians on 3rd and 9. That is a tough play to defend.
And they run that with 4 weapons wide and a quarterback who's very fleet of foot and explosive. So the Dogs in the 5-2, 2 linebackers, 2 safeties, 2 corners. Right to left goes Suey. They usually run behind him. Now, talk about the false start. Usually when you got a guy in motion, someone else twitches, and you can't have 2 guys moving at one time, so they're going to back him up.
Jersey Shore will certainly take that type of penalty against this Indian offense. Sets them back a little bit after the big conversion on 3rd and long. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Susquehanna Trailways, Weary's Painting and Pike Creek Inn, EFG and Miller Construction, Subway and Jersey Shore for allowing us to bring you the ball game tonight.
Delbaugh split wide left to the right is Rice, number 1 in the gun. It's going to be a pass. They're going to try deep again, but pressure. Logan Steele's brought down. Paul had him covered that time. Delbaugh tried to get deep, and all of a sudden, the light at the end of the tunnel turned awful dark for QB Logan Steele as he was hemmed in.
Landon Rea may get the credit for at least part of the sack there, and that'll be our last play of quarter number 1. Good one, big play for Shamokin. Big play on 4th down for the Bulldogs. Tied up at 7 here at the end of quarter number 1. You're listening to Jersey Shore Bulldog High School Football on the Bear Country Sports Network, CentralPASports.com.
It's that time again. Time for you to be part of the 32nd Bear Country Christmas Wish. We're accepting your letters and emails. Thanks for letting us know if you or anyone you know is having a tough time financially and can't afford holiday gifts, or they need something special. If you've not done so yet, now's the time. Explain the situation to us. When making a request for kids, we need to know whether they're a boy or girl, their age, and their size. We also need your name, address, and phone number, and the name, address, and phone number of the person or family you're writing about. Send your letters to Bear Country Christmas Wish, Box 99, Avis, PA 17721, or your emails to bear@kcnet.org. We grant as many wishes as we can. Maybe yours will come true this year. Send your info to us by December 5th, Box 99 Avis 17721, or emails to bear@kcnet.org. 32 years helping those who need help. Bear Country Christmas Wish, a 501c3 charity.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly, keeping stats up here in the press box right now. Over the tops in turnovers, and right now it's 1-1 on the over-the-top plays and 1-1 in the turnover realm, and Coach Hale's keeping track of that because these two teams very similar in their explosive potential. They have very, very, very fleet-of-foot quarterbacks. That last play, Logan Steele took a big loss of 10 yards at 2nd and 25. In the gun, Steele. They're going to try to get some of this back, I believe. They're going to throw it immediately over the screen. It's defended well. Bo Sechrist, I believe, was right there. They tried to get Price underneath, and no go on Bo Sechrist's watch.
What you see from that type of play selection is that Shamokin has the athletes and ability to run those type of plays, which most high school teams just don't run. Those middle screens, the outside screens, really, really effective when they're completed, but really nice play there by Bo Sechrist, the All-State linebacker from that middle linebacker position.
Well, if you're the Dogs right now, it's 3rd and 25. You cannot afford to let anybody get space. You got to keep it underneath. They're going to bring pressure. It's going to be Logan Steele. He hits outside. Brody Herr is there. Brody Herr does a nice job of keeping him inside shoulder, and that is not easy. Logan Steele, slow to get up. Brody Herr said, I'm going to take my linebacker position on the left side and contain him.
Super play there by the senior running back, Brody Herr. You know, it's a safe play for Shamokin in that you only have one person touch the football, so there is a flag at the end of that play. We did not see that all the way at the end of that play, and that is going to go against Shore, 5-yard penalty, but it makes it 3rd down, right?
What was the penalty? I didn't see it.
Yeah, we did not see the referee indicate the penalty, but that was a 5-yard penalty against Shore.
Almost want to say incidental face mask. Not really sure there, Doug.
You might be right, Nate.
But if it's an incidental face mask and it's 5 yards, I'm not so sure why that doesn't go to 4th down.
Because the penalty trumps it.
So it is. It's 3rd down and 22 22 in the gun. Logan Steele. He's going to roll left. He's got room. He's got a man open. Shuey. They get him on the ground. He's going to be 4 yards short. And I'll tell you something. He was close to breaking that for the first down. He's such a big target.
Really nice delivery there by Steele. Drug Shuey behind Delbo, who kind of cleared the way there, so they come up a couple yards short, actually mark him about 4 yards short. Would have been interesting if he was within 1 or 2 yards, if Shamokin may have taken a chance, but Hockenbrock, number 52, coming on to punt this one away. Wouldn't be surprised if a short snap to Zakeem Clinton as well.
They've got to stay on sides. They cannot go off sides hard count. It's back, kicks away. This one is short. It's returnable. Elijah Jordan. They've got to give him forward progress, though. And they didn't.
Well, he's going to come back out to the yard line there. But so at the 35, yeah, they mark him back right there. So that's a good spot by the officials. Again, we apologize. Normally give the referee's name. We did not have a chance to find out who that was or where this crew is from. It is not faces that we recognize. They've done a good job here early in the ball game. Bulldogs take over at their own 35. 10:32 to go here, second quarter. Score tied at 7.
Somebody said they might have done the Delaware Valley game, and you may recall, I don't recall who that crew was, but good crew. 1st and 10, 35-yard line, Elijah Jordan in the shotgun. Up the middle, no, wide open. Paul Hale makes a man miss. 40, 45, he's got to go down. Big run. Paul holds on, wraps up. What a great job. Caught that at 5 yards and took it for another 10.
Nice move inside to get away from number 4, Logan Steele, and then a good power into Indian territory at the 48.
1st down and 10. They want to get fast. Twins right. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Bo Sechrist makes a cut. And that's the kind of plays that the Dogs want on 1st down, a pickup of roughly 4 or 5.
Montgomery on the tackle for the Indians, number 47, really active from that linebacker position. He is a nice player, senior linebacker, sophomore linebacker for the Indians.
The Dogs right now, we're seeing something different here. Paul and Evan on the same side here to us. Twins right, 2 backs. Brody Herr on the counter, up the middle, makes a man miss. Boy, I'll tell you, he's like getting tackled by a grizzly bear. He is a big man, and I'll tell you, he's had one heck of a year at nose guard.
Isaac Glover, 6'1". They have him marked at 316. I would bet you it's a little bit more than that, but Isaac can move. He's a nice player there, number 57, both sides of the football in the middle.
3rd down and 4 Dogs. Let's see if they roll out Jordan. They're going to roll Jordan to the right. They got Paul Hale, Evan Snyder. He's going to keep it. Tries to get there.
He's a little bit short because he's marked out. He's marked right out at the 40. Yeah, just could never get quite to the corner. Again, does Coach Gravis take a chance here? You know, you're at the 40, 39 of your opponent, 4th and about 3. They are going for it.
Tom going to gamble and roll the dice and percentages, and right now there's a lot of people. He's going to go hard count. We'll see if they go hard count and go for it or not. And they do. Up the middle, Bo Sechrist. He's got it. 1st down, and they ran it. I would have never thought they would run it on that particular play, and that's why announcers announce and coaches coach.
Shout out to the guys up front, inside Zach Myers, Mason Larson, Owen Vandruff, creating that hole in the middle of that line. Big conversion on 4th and 3.
What a game. 1st down and 10. 35-yard line. They're going to option left. He's got some space. Does he cut back? Yes, he does. Down the sideline. Down to the 25-yard line, and the change will not move. It looks like it's going to be 2nd down and short.
Really nice run there because Elijah didn't try to go too far outside. Saw the lane up inside, took what he could get on 1st down. You'll take that. Almost 10. 2nd and very short here. Bulldogs on the move. 8:40 to go here, 2nd quarter.
Paul Hale gets a breather in the gun now. It's Jordan, 2nd down and 1. 2 backs, Twins right. They're going to run the option. Jordan keeps it up the middle. He reaches, and he looks like he's going to have it. We'll see if the officials wave them forward.
Yep, and they do. The official on the far side already has given the 1st down. So the Bulldogs so far, knock on wood, putting together a nice drive with that conversion on 4th down, ready to go.
1st down and 10. Jordan in the gun. They're going to run right again. They're going to option it. He's going to keep it, cuts back, puts it in the ground, up the field, spin move, down to the 15. What a run on 1st down. I'll tell you, he read the defensive end, kept the pitch, and decided to cut it upfield.
Well, there you saw the power of Elijah Jordan. We so often comment on his elusibility. Boy used the power there to pick up a first down.
Second and short again, almost the same scenario. He's going to hand it up the middle. Bo Sechrist all alone, down to the 5. He's dragging people, makes a man miss. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the difference there, and I know that you'll agree, Doug, no penalties. They got fast, and Shamokin got gassed.
Really nice job. We were able to keep the pace there. Obviously, the big conversion on 4th and 3, but the Bulldogs went to the ground to pick that up and then stayed on the ground with the options. Bo Sechrist with the TD run.
High snap, Paul Hale gets it down. Is it wide or is it good? It's good. Wow, high snap. Jordan did a phenomenal job. You're going to look back at that film and say, how did he get that on the tee? 8:07 to go. Tom Gravish went for it on 4th down.
That was 15 yards.
Got the first down by a yard to Bo Sechrist. And then Elijah Jordan. Of all things, guys, the running game struggled some this year, but the Dogs went to the option. They went old school. And Elijah Jordan did a really nice job of making decisions, keeping the rock. And eventually, when they did hand off to Bo Sechrist, got past the yard, 5 yards downfield. He was dragging some people and was able to take it to the house.
Well, you always talk about the evolution of a team. What did they get better in? What mistakes did they eliminate? And the Bulldogs early in the season could not run the football consistently, and they've really fixed that. And from the middle of the season on, they have run it consistently. 3 running backs, Sechrist, Herr, and Jordan, with all over 500 yards. So together, very effective running game. Bo Sechrist caps it there, 15-yard run, the Hale PAT. The Bulldogs, 14-7 with the lead.
14-7. Evan Snyder kicks this one off. This one's going to end up coming down to Pencil, and he is sharp. Gets outside. He makes a man miss. Brody Herr makes him cut back. Pencil not down yet, down at the 39-yard line, and he is dangerous.
Always dangerous on the return game is Chase Pencil. A couple games ago, maybe week 7 or 8, had a 100-yard return to open the ball game and kind of broke it open from there against that opponent. Nice return there by Pencil. You know, Shamokin, they're looking here, end of the second quarter. Big play, big drive. They want to tie this one up or have a chance to take the lead before the half.
Shout out to a couple Bulldog faithful tonight, Jeff Howell and Greg Protzman. Thanks for tuning in, along with the out-of-town people. We'll get to you in just a little bit. Dogs up 14-7, 7:58 in the gun. Logan Steele hands off to the big man, and he's met. Luke Thompson comes in and puts a hammer down on Clinton.
Wow, Clinton kind of pounding the turf there. He's lucky he didn't hit Thompson. Didn't want intentionally. He's a little frustrated with himself because there was a little bit of a lane to the right there, but really nice, solid tackle by Luke Thompson, our player of the game last week in that game against Selinsgrove with 3 first half sacks against the Seals.
Right now would be the time where you might think screens or Logan Steele. Quarterback draw. We'll see. Twins left. It's a quick hitter. Oh, it's batted down again. Unbelievable. That time again. That's 54, and I keep thinking that's a new player we got to the roster this week, but that's Zeke Sechrist.
Super job there by Sechrist because Pencil was open. Would have been a little short of the first down with the catch, but would have had a chance to turn that one against Evan Snyder and pick up a first down. Zeke Sechrist, those deflections early in this ball game, really, really important for the Bulldog defense.
So Shamokin has gone up top one time. We'll see if they sit down in the zone. They're going to try to move the pocket, I believe. They're going to go to – they got Pencil in the move. They're going to bring Logan Steele out. He's got a man open. They're going to go to Price deep. Pencil. Oh, they got tangled up. And actually, the Shamokin receivers took themselves out of the play. Everybody's crying for a pass interference, but when 2 or 3 guys end up on one spot, that's not a good route.
Yeah, I'm not sure who Logan Steele was throwing that to. I think it was number 2, which is Shuey. But then Pencil really got close to him there and brought the defender in. Nice, solid play there for the Bulldog defense. Hockenbrock again on the punt this one away for the Indians.
Fakes are a key now. It's back. This one's punted away. This one's deep. Evan Snyder's there. Makes the catch. He's got a lane. He makes a man miss. He's got to try to get a block. Up the middle. Evan Snyder goes. 40, 45, 50. What a return by Evan Snyder. He was nearly caught 5 yards from the catch, but he breaks away and gets that out to midfield. We talk about flipping the field. Huge special teams play by Evan Snyder.
Well, that's where we've seen Evan Snyder all season long. I think teams forget how tough he runs the football and able to break away, return that out near midfield, 6:58 to go here. Bulldogs looking to put a drive together, add to their lead.
In the gun, Jordan. He's going to roll right. He's going to run the option again. He's going to keep it up the middle. Oh, he's got room. Makes a man miss. Ankle breaker. Oh, does he block in the back? And yes, he does.
Wow, and that's a tough call. It is a penalty. Paul Heel tried to not block, but got just enough of the defender right in front of the official. So a nice run there by Elijah Jordan is going to come back with the penalty on the block there of the Bulldogs.
Well, and Elijah just stopped running. Like, he had the sideline. And it's one of those plays where if Paul can shield and not make contact, it might not be called. It's very, very difficult at game speed to stop that. So it's going to be down. It's going to be down first down, believe it or not, in 9.
Yeah, penalty from the spot. That's why it's so odd. From the spot of the foul there, takes it back. 1st and 9 for the Bulldogs.
Luke Ryan to the right here in the Twins package. 2 backs. Elijah Jordan in the gun looking for a change of plays. 1st and 9. Brody Herr up the middle. Brody Herr only gets a yard maybe. They're going to give him half a yard. So what we've noticed is Elijah Jordan has really been making a lot of plays with his feet. The straight handoffs are working on the shorter 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4s. It's 2nd down and 8 now for the Dogs. Jordan in the gun, single back. He's going to roll. He's got a man open the middle. They're going to call a holding. He's going to throw this one out of bounds. So just that quick, Doug, we talk about, the push in the back, not a really illegal hit, but the initial push in the back, which took it from potentially a big play to 1st and 9, and now back on this, they're going to call, I believe, holding.
Yeah, and Elijah Jordan saw that right in front of him, just took the option to throw that one away because he knew the play was going to be nullified no matter what happened on it. So 2 big penalties here. Bulldogs got great field position on the Snyder punt return, but now they are back inside of that at their own 41. Going to be 2nd and long here for the Bulldogs. What you don't want to now do here is try and press too much and make a big mistake, either throwing the football or put it on the turf.
Well, right here, we'll see what they're going to try to bring pressure, I believe. Wide open. So initially, open was Luke Ryan underneath. Jordan went deep, and, of course, at that point in time, the back end was covered up. We talk about this. Tempos, how fast you go, rhythms, the sync that you're in, and right now this particular drive is not in sync. I mean, the penalties just cause you to spit and sputter, A
little different look there with Luke Ryan and Carson Watkins from the opposite side being the guys that went deep. They looked initially short, wasn't open, took a shot downfield. 3rd and long here for the Bulldogs.
3rd and long, the Dogs do not want to turn the ball over. Left to right goes Carson Watkins. They're going to roll him right. Backside help. They're going to try to get him. Nobody there. And that was just hit as he threw. So, fortunately, Elijah Jordan's okay. I don't see him grimacing. A lot of times when you're following through and your hand hits a helmet or your elbow gets caught up in traffic, Elijah Jordan frustrated, and he should be, because 1st and 10, big play, ends up in 4th and 18, and they actually ended up going backwards on that drive.
And you could see Zakeem Clinton, number 21, was kind of shadowing Elijah Jordan, not allowing him to get outside of the pocket to try and make a big play. Snyder on to punt this one away.
Snyder, they're going to try to bring pressure, get it away. Rugby style, this one's going to roll. We'll see if it gets to Pencil. It's going to roll up. Pencil picks it up. There's a lot of pursuit there. Great job outside in. Nice tackle on the special teams. That's number 24 on the play. Yeah, Talon Malk. He was out for a few weeks with that foot fracture, and he's come back hungry.
Really has done a super job on the special teams. So Snyder punched that one away. Shamokin will take over. 5:49 to go here, 2nd quarter. Jersey Shore 14, the Indians 7. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Susquehanna Trailways, Reese Painting, and Pine Creek Inn, EFG and Miller Construction, and Subway in Jersey Shore, the main sponsors to bring you this video here tonight on Bear 9 or Bear Country 9 on YouTube.
Shout out to Dan Lazorka, doing a great job down at Bishop Newman as the AD. Took the girls softball program to elite status over the years. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're just checking the chat room out. In the gun, Logan Steele, hands off. Delayed draw to Gink. He's patient and he's pesky. Up the middle, It's going to be second down. We'll see what they mark. This looks like a gain of roughly 3.
Really solid inside there. Seacrest, Owen Vandriff all in on that tackle for the Bulldog defense. Thus far, done a nice job containing the running game overall here for the Indians of Shamokin.
The Dogs wish they could have that last series back, but right now go to work under the Alex Jackson 5-2 defense. They've been stingy all year. Logan Steele in the gun. Single back is Gink. We haven't seen as much of Clinton. Handoff delayed to Gink. Gink is met. Gink is going to lose a yard on that play. You know, when I think of him, I think of 1,000 yards, roughly 1,100 yards coming into this game, which is impressive, which really tells you how good this line has been this season for Shamokin.
Oh, they've been solid up front, again, led by the big guy, number 57, literally the big guy at 315 plus. Isaac Glover from the inside, but Hockenbrock, number 52, all-state player as well last year for the Indians of Shamokin. They are solid up front, but the Bulldog defense, 5-2, really has done a nice job against the run thus far.
Unbalanced right. They like to run towards this. Logan Steele in the gun is going to roll right, see if they get rid of it. Pressured. He gets away, runs out of bounds at the 30.
I don't think he got it.
They're going to give him.
Now the official on this side, he's going to be a yard short, maybe 2. Yep, so they mark him a good long yard and a half plus. Boy, you're at your own 32. That would be a gutsy call by Mark Persing to go for it here on 4th down. But down 7, you never know, but Hockenbrock's kind of swinging that leg. He drops back from his offensive lineman position. Punt this one. Boy, he had a good one that last time. Really sailed it to Evan Snyder. Snyder had that big return. See what he can do here.
Bulldogs got to get off the field, and they don't. And that's a first down. Evan Snyder met.
So you're going to have a blocking penalty here against Jersey Shore, but you're going to have an automatic first down with 12 players on the team. So that is a costly penalty. So in the shuffle there, trying to get to the punch, Shamokin saw that and used a quick snap, and they were going to convert on that.
You know, my question mark is this. Call a timeout. Burn a timeout there. You know, I know it's bang, bang, you're hoping your player gets off the field, but when you literally have a team, you've played such great defense in a 4th and 2, and you have a guy trying to get off the field, and he's not going to make the sideline. Shamokin did the best thing and called the quick snap, and first down and 10, Shamokin.
That's a huge play. So penalties sometimes can hurt you, and sometimes they really don't hurt you. That is a huge penalty because it allows Shamokin to, 1, get a first down, 2, retain possession. 4:12 to go here, second quarter. Indians have a chance to tie this one up or take the lead before halftime.
Dogs back in the 5-2. Logan Steele, quarterback, gets redemption song here. Motion to Gink.
So what you're seeing the Bulldogs do, they're shifting a little bit on the defensive line just before the snap. So they're moving one way or the other, about a half a slot. And that has caused Shamokin several times to jump off sides, to have motion. And it does there again, cost them 5.
You know, last week we talked about the turnovers. Remember the previous season, all the interceptions. Last week, though, a fumble return to the house, and then the interception for touchdown. Right now, the Dogs want to make something happen. 4-12 screens now. Big plays. It's a reverse. And met. And again, you can't make those kind of plays without watching film.
Slate Seacrest is just a leader in this team last year and this year. Super job there, knifing through again, moving right before the snap, able to snuff that one out. Tackle for a loss by the senior, number 56, Slate Seacrest.
And, you know, a 4-yard loss on a jet sweep is impressive. You're going to have twins left with Delbaugh and Price out here, 6'3" and 5'10". Single back in the gun, Logan Steele. It's 2nd and 16. Over the middle, it's Delbaugh in and out of his hands. Logan couldn't have thrown that any better.
Yeah, and look at that matchup. Delbaugh at 6'3" against the freshman Nolan Poling, who has played really well, but you can see the size differential there. That's one that Delbaugh has to come down with because he would have been in full stride, going away from the defender, able to pick up more yards after the catch. That is a big drop for this Shamokin offense.
You know, they keep changing the to-go. Look at that, Doug. Now we're 3rd and 17, so I'm trying to figure out what planet we're on here on 3rd down. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Bulldogs up 14-7. 3rd and 17. Ball on the 32-yard line. Steele in the shotgun. He's going to look to the sideline. He's getting pressured. Sechrist, he's going to try to get away. He's hemmed in. Does he get to the sideline? Yes, he does. Makes the cutback. Going to get out of bounds. And nearly fumbled. No flags. Pursuit from behind. Fourth down now, and it's going to.
And that's a really good call by the official to not throw the flag because it was right on the sideline, but he saw that the defender had already kind of stumbled and was moving into Logan Steele, and then he did hit him right at the out-of-bounds line, but no penalty. 4th and long here. Hockenbrock again on the punt this one away. Evan Snyder, Jordan Deep.
They had a guy on the field. Yes, we'll see.
Yeah, so the flag is on the other side, so they had 12 men on. So, boy, one time against Jersey Shore, now against Shamokin. You know what? I'd take that penalty. I'd make them punt it again.
I'll tell you what's crazy. That was Logan Steele. It was almost as if he already thought he was at the sideline, and I thought to myself, he's not even going to get off the field.
It looks like Coach Gravis and the staff are deciding, hey, we're just going to take the football. 3:12 to go here. You know, fumbled there a little bit by Evan Snyder right along the sidelines, and he fell on it. We're just going to take the football, see if we can put together a half-ending drive here on the offense for the Bulldogs.
And the reality is they have 3 timeouts remaining. Elijah Jordan's going to be in the gun. We're going to have twins left, twins right. They're at the 33-yard line. They want to get fast. We'll see if they go vertical right out of the gate.
The official just waiting to get the football off the far side there. They finally did. Now they are ready to go.
Play clock starts. Jordan in the gun. They're going to go vertical. You know, he was looking to get upfield before he caught it, and that ball got a lot of face mask.
Yeah, Evan Snyder, he normally does not miss those. Obviously, great hands, been a great player all season long, but that one just got away from him, got to the face mask, able to bounce off. 2nd and long here, but it does stop the clock here. 3:08 to go here, right before half here, 2nd quarter.
Well, one thing we talk about is, it looks like sloppy play, but these big games, the lights get a little brighter. 2nd down and 10, right to left goes Luke Ryan. Elijah Jordan is going to go up top. No. It's tipped. No. Logan Steele down the sideline. He's going to the house. Out of bounds. And, just that quick, the momentum can shift. And the Dogs, I'm not sure if that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, but it ended up in the flats, went off another receiver, into the hands of Logan Steele. And really, Doug, it's been somewhat sloppy at times tonight.
Yeah, that one got tipped away, and Steele was there. Great play. Nice return there to the Bulldog, 21. So this 5-2 defense that has played so well, looking to come up big here, see if they can hold Shamokin to a field goal attempt instead of a tying touchdown.
Twins left. Let's see if Shamokin tries to strike quickly now. The big back is in there. Clinton, 230 pounds, with a lead back, Shuey. They're going to go to the powerhouse up the middle. And Gink is – no, that's Clinton. Wow, that's impressive with the front. That's a 240-pound fullback and a 230-pound tailback.
Rhea and Owen Vandruff right there inside along with Slade Sechrist. Shamokin's offensive line did not get the push. No gain at all on that play. Really solid there by the Bulldog rush D.
So the defense has come alive. One good thing about tonight for the Dogs, the defense has been off the field quite a bit. They seem to have fresh legs. We'll see. They still got the single back. They're going to go trips left. Pencil's in the slot. Watch the drag over the middle to Pencil. They're going to bring the house. It's a fumble. Logan Steele pressured. He's going to try to throw this away. There's Shuey. They wrap him up at the 20. Going to be down around the 19. Oh, they said he stripped it, but they're going to say he was down.
Zeke Sechrist came out of the pile with that one, but the officials had already called the forward momentum stopped. So Zakeem Clinton, gain of 2 on that play. That's a really nice rally. Timeout there at the 1:58 mark of the 2nd quarter. Great ball game thus far, Nate. 14-7 Bulldogs.
Well, the key to this game right now is that both teams have made mistakes. I think if you look at the penalties and some of the mistakes the Dogs have had tonight, they're losing in that battle. And right now, Shamokin has a player down, and Miss George and team coming over there to tend to her. And they honored her last week at Jersey Shore as athletic trainer who's been with us a long time. Out-of-town scores.
Yep, we'll go to the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Susquehanna Trailblazers. Give them a call, 570-322-5361. Get on the bus. Danville comes back, leads Montoursville 14-7. Troy all over Southern Columbia 25-0 in the second quarter. Warrior Run 28-7. That would be a nice win for the defenders over Towanda. Muncie big over Lime Mountain 27-6 in the second quarter. Mount Carmel has scored but still trail Lewisburg 19-7. Williamsport up 7-0 against the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack in the District 2 6A finals here early on, thanks to Coach Sean Hale for doing that. So the injured player for Shamokin goes off, brings up 3rd and 9 again. Obviously, 4-down territory here for the Indians.
So they've got Clinton in the backfield, single back. They've got Pencil. He's sneaky. He's in the right slot. They're going to throw it right over the middle. Delbaugh in great defense. Nolan Pauling sold out. All 5'9" of him came into Delbaugh, the 6'3".
Field goal.
They're going to go field goal. The key here, though, with the field goal is, okay, the wind at his back is one thing.
36 yards.
36 yards. He's got the leg for this. He's a left-footed kicker. This is Pencil, who's been so effective. He did have a field goal, if we remember, back at Jersey Shore at Thompson Street earlier in the year, and that field goal was huge because they won by 2. 4th and 9. We'll see if they run the fake. It's down. The kick is up. The kick looks short.
No good.
It's no good. The Dogs, I don't know. It looked like the snap wasn't pure. 143. The thing about high school, that ball goes to the 20, I believe.
Correct.
So the Dogs are going to take over. 143, 3 timeouts left. And to be honest with you right now, as sloppy as things have been at times in this first half, I wouldn't be as upset to go to the half up 14-7.
That's a nice stand there by the Bulldog defense. Really solid against the running game, and a really nice play there by Nolan Pauling against a much larger receiver, Delbaugh, to knock that 3rd down pass away and force that 36-yarder by Pencil on the field goal attempt. Comes up a little bit short. Bulldogs still lead 14-7. 1:43 to go here. Going to get a timeout. Talk about what they want to do here. Still time to score here before the break.
I want to give a shout-out to the faithful up at Troy, those Trojans playing at Mansfield tonight where they have sprint football. Just found out that's 11-on-11, not 7-on-7 tonight on the ride here. But I'm so impressed with what Troy's put together. We scrimmaged them in the first week, but you never count Southern out. This would be, if Troy can win tonight, the first time in 7 years that we're talking, right? Southern Columbia didn't win a state title.
Yep.
Forget about a district title, a state title.
And most people that know local football said that if Troy could get out of the district, past whoever, probably past Southern Columbia, that they would have a legitimate chance to make it to the state final and win it. So kudos to them, up 25-0 here before the break. Bulldogs up here, 14-7, 1:43 to go, looking to put together another drive here before the break.
They're going to go twins right. Single receiver to the left is Paul Hale, matched up on that outside with single coverage. 2 backs, it's Bo Sechrist and Brody Herr. Snap us back. Up the middle, Bo Sechrist. And they're going to try to strip and rip. And I'll tell you what, it is, you want to talk about a meat package in there on defense. This Shamokin front line is large.
Nice tackle there by number 66, the senior Kurtz. He's at 6 foot 220. Nice solid play there. Bulldogs looking to see if they can break one of those runs here.
Well, if you can get Elijah outside, great. Roll him out. The thing about a play like that, you stop the clock. So it appeared Shamokin was okay with their three timeouts. They did call 1, now 2 of going into the half as well. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. And if you're the Dogs, if you don't get it, I wouldn't be surprised to see Shamokin burn one.
Oh, absolutely. They want a chance with a minute, maybe a little bit over a minute to go to put together a drive of their own here before the break.
It's win or go home tonight, literally for the Dogs, up 14-7, 113. Right to left goes Thompson. Oh, it's the fake up the middle. Brody Herr does get some yardage, and there's Shamokin. Are they going to call it?
Yes.
They do call it with 105. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down and roughly 4, and no chance of the Dogs going for it. Here's the question for Shamokin: do they bring pressure, or do they set up a wall in hopes of getting Pencil some relief to get to the house.
Yeah, it probably depends on the lineup, what they see from Jersey Shore up front. You have to take your chance with Pencil, though, if you're Shamokin. He's such a dynamic player. The Bulldogs have come back after Shamokin took the early 7-0 lead with 2 scores of their own to take the lead at this point here before the break, 105 to go. Pencil's going to set up around the 50, maybe the 45-yard line. So no matter what, even if he just catches it there, that's a very good field position for the purple and white. And they will get a chance here before the break.
Shamokin only has 10 guys on the field.
3. Yeah, they've got 10 guys out there. Shamokin's going to get a guy on, and they're going to run him out there. This one's going to be kicked well, and it's going to be fair caught by Pencil. So into the wind. A nice almost 40-yard punt off the foot of Evan Snyder.
Solid job there by the punt team of the Bulldogs. Force Pencil into that fair catch. But again, the Indians will take over officially at their own 39, 59.2 seconds ago. Plenty of time here for their big strike offense. You know now they're going to look to stretch the field at some point in this drive. Number 2, Shuey, has been an important part, but they have not really gone to Pencil yet in the passing game tonight.
Well, expect to see Pencil. They like to get him open in space. The big thing with Pencil is getting the relief he needs, and he only needs a little bit of space. He's going to line up here at slot alongside Shuey. Single left, single right. See if they go to screen over the middle. There he is, releasing. They're going to go on the post. Delbaugh batted down. Incredible defense. Evan Snyder came over the top of Delbaugh. What timing on that outer pass.
Coaches would be proud because that's just how you teach it. You're right there with your offensive player. Just give yourself enough good balance to get around there to knock that one away. Delbaugh, we talked about it. He is a nice size receiver, the senior at 6'3", 180. Good delivery there by Steele. Incomplete, second and long.
I'll tell you, he made me look small. I went out there. I like to size guys up, at the beginning of the game, see what they really look like. Shamokin is large, and they're athletic. Price to the right, Delbaugh, the 6'3", hybrid tight end in the motion. It's going to be handed off. Gink right side. He's got space. Gink makes a cutback. He's going to have a first down and then some, and that's what Shamokin does so well. 45 seconds. First down, stops the clock initially, and they're taking their time with the chains.
Counter rush play there by Gank, really the first big rushing play that the Bulldog defense has given up all night.
40 seconds, 14-7, Dogs are up. They're going to take a shot deep right here over midfield, and there they go. Delbaugh, Paul Hale.
Yeah, he's in bounds.
He's in bounds. The clock's moving. They're going to call timeout. The big thing there about keeping them in bounds is if they can save that timeout, that really stretches this second quarter out. Now you have to either get out of bounds or get a first down, because in high school football, the first downs temporarily stop the clock, which gives you an extra play, so to speak.
Officials mark that one at the Bulldog 32, second and about a half a yard, but that yardage isn't really the factor. It's 4-down territory, 26.6 seconds to go here before the half. Shamokin looking to make a big play, get a score, have a chance to tie this one up or take the lead with a 2-point conversion and kind of seize that momentum going into halftime.
Well, the other thing is 2nd down and 1, okay? That 1 yard I don't think is as crucial to Shamokin as the they put some more time back on. So the 30 seconds here now. No timeouts remaining for the Indians. They got a trips package. They're going to throw something. They got to get a man over the top out there. We'll see if they run Logan. Steal the QB. It's going to be the hitch. And he's open. Pencil, stiff arms, gets out of bounds, stops the clock, 23 seconds. And it's hard with the momentum there of not traveling out of bounds. Good job of tackling, but that hitch picked up roughly 10 yards, and they do get out of bounds.
Tackle with authority there by Evan Snyder, but Pencil right along the sidelines did exactly what he wanted. Pick up the first down, get some yardage, get out of bounds, save that timeout, 23.1 seconds to go here before the break.
They're definitely going to keep going that way because it's the short side of the field.
This is where Pencil in the slot becomes dangerous. Here he is. They're going to release him. Up top, Delbaugh. Oh, and he was open. And Evan Snyder just closed the gap, but just over the outstretched hands of Delball, he had enough wiggle room there. If that pass was on the money, that was 7.
Trying to take advantage of the size differential there, even with Evan Snyder of Delball. Good delivery there by the sophomore quarterback. Hard to believe Steele is only a sophomore. Really smooth, really comfortable back here in that role. Take a shot down the field, bring it up 2nd and long for the Indians.
So here we go. They're going to isolate Delball out here on Paul Hale. The Dogs have got to get some help. Pressure on Logan Steele. We'll see if they can contain him. If here it comes up top. Overthrown. Now, the key to that is Logan Steele, right? He's hearing footsteps. And he says, it's now or never. They contain him. So a good job tonight by the defensive ends of the Bulldogs. Those are the little things. You cannot let Logan Steele get outside edge.
Yeah, really had 3, maybe even 4 guys kind of break free there right in the vision of Logan Steele. Did not have time to really sit back there, allow that pass to develop. Had to throw it early. Good coverage there by Paul Hale and also Pauling from the inside.
The key right now is bend but don't break. The Bulldogs 5-2, almost 12 seconds to go. Logan Steele, it's 3rd down and 10. We're late in the second quarter. He's going to roll right. Does he have a man open? Incomplete. Out of bounds. He bobbled it just long enough. That was intended to number 11. Caden Parker, 6 foot 200. He's a big kid too. They grow him big down here in Shamokin. But it's 4th down and 10 for all the marbles with 5.4 seconds to go. You can guarantee they're going to try their best to make something happen. And the big thing here is you want to bring pressure, right? But you do not want Logan Steele to do what he does best, get outside the pocket and throw the football on the run.
Are you going to roll this way?
Price and Delball to the left. He's going to roll our way. Here he comes. He's got pressure. Does he get outside? He does. He tries to spin back. Logan Steele, he's going to try deep. He's got men wide open.
Tried to get it to number 1, Price, and the official at his position kind of got in the way, but there you can see why Logan Steele is so hard to contain. Man, ran all over the field, sideline to sideline, but falls incomplete. Bulldogs at the half, 14-7.
I almost ask you for a Tums. I don't normally even chew on those things. But listen, I just said you got to contain him. That kid is electric. He's special. We're going to break for the half. The Bulldogs are up 14-7. It was kind of ugly at times, but they're persevering. They're being resilient. We'll be back right after this second half of football coming your way. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com.
Life moves pretty fast, and so does technology. So we should be proud that after over 40 years, Reese's Print Shop in Lock Haven still provides excellent work for everyone in Bear Country. So many other print shops have closed their doors, but Randy Reese still offers digital and offset printing at competitive prices, and they're fast. Reese's Print Shop, 7 East Main Street, Lock Haven. Stop in, email Randy at Reese'sPrintShop.com or call 570-748-6528. Reese's Print Shop. See what we can do for you or your company.
It seems like there's an automotive parts store on every corner, and they all probably have the part or product you need. But do they know what you need? And do they know they have it? For automotive parts and knowledge, come to the automotive parts store that has automotive experience, Napa Auto Parts. The staff at Napa Auto Parts has the experience to answer your questions and make sure you get what you need. Napa Auto Parts, Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, and Bridge Street, Jersey Shore. Napa Auto Parts, Central PA's trusted source for automotive parts and knowledge for generations.
Want to score big with your financial future? At Evergreen Wealth Solutions, we're the MVPs of financial planning, helping you tackle your goals with a winning strategy. Call Todd Rischel, certified financial planner, and get in the game. Real people serving real people, we manage your assets as if they were our own. 570-601-6960, 570-601-6960. Let Todd Rischel be the quarterback of your financial planning strategy. Evergreen Wealth Solutions in Williamsports.
caring for customers with old school values. That's X Agway in Jersey Shore. They have been providing home and ag products for decades. Lawn and garden, pets, wild birds, or supplies for around the home or farm. Make it X Agway. 8 till 5 weekdays till noon Saturday. 112 Harris Street in Jersey Shore. 570-398-2770 for X Agway in Jersey Shore.
Now is the time to reserve space for your pup at Sweet Dreams Pet Resort on Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall for this fall and winter. Individual indoor suites for your best friend featuring raised dog beds, grooming on site, air conditioning, radiant heat, and outdoor playground. Take advantage of weekday doggy daycare 570-377-0340. Fully licensed and insured, fully staffed on-site security at all times. Online at sweetdreamspetresort.com. Find us on Facebook, Sweet Dreams, where we treat your dog like family.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise. But Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your local Erie agent is Brigandy, Gleghorn, and Hafley. Get a quote today.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
B.A. Meixel is a local residential and commercial electrical contractor. With over 14 years serving central Pennsylvania, B.A. Meixel has built up relationships with hundreds of home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Meixel's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading guarantees. 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Meixel Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
Your local Erie insurance agency is McMahon, Ferguson and Associates. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon, Ferguson and Associates craft the perfect Erie life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Your local Erie insurance agency is McMahon, Ferguson and Associates.
Get ready to hit the road with these great trips this fall through Susquehanna Trailways. Jump on the bus to King of Prussia Mall November 10th, the American Music Theater on the 19th, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade November 28th, and 3 trips to New York City November 30th, December 14th, and 21st. Call Susquehanna Trailways 570-322-5361. Monday through Friday between 8 and 4. Check the Susquehanna Trailways Facebook page and website for more information.
Fred Ham Disposal has proudly served the community with residential and commercial trash removal for the last 55 years. They're a family-owned company that cares about the environment and their customers, providing extensive trash removal and recycling options. Their fleet of trucks provide reliable pickup service, and they give you a chance to pay your bill online. Fred Ham Disposal, here for you. Call 570-398-1814. Fred Ham Disposal.
Everything you need in one place. Jiffy Market in Jersey Shore. Now your first choice for great hot food, breakfast sandwiches, bagels, French toast sticks, boneless wings, hash browns, garbage fries, and taco wraps. PA lottery tickets and skill games and ATM fresh-made sandwiches, meat and cheese by the pound, snacks, candy, slushies, and more. All at Jiffy Market. Everything you need in one place. Across from the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Stop and shop. Jiffy Market in Delhi.
Pluto TV is a place for movie fans, like me.
And TV fans, like me.
They've got something for everyone, and it's free.
I love free, and I love Jersey Shore.
For me, it's The Godfather.
SpongeBob SquarePants, I am Patrick. Patrick is me.
Oh, Forrest Gump, come on.
Criminal Minds, solving crime after bedtime.
Whatever you love to watch, Pluto TV makes it easy with thousands of free movies and shows.
Pluto TV, stream now, pay never.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Yeah, probably.
Doug Byerly, Nate Carpenter back here at Kemp Memorial Stadium. Bridie Ruan Field at Kemp Memorial Stadium. Beautiful facility here in the eastern part of Northumberland County. We are at the half. Weary's Painting and Pine Creek Inn halftime show. We appreciate the sponsors and all of them that allow us to bring you the video here on YouTube tonight. Susquehanna Trailways, Weary Painting, and Pine Creek Inn, EFG, Miller Construction, and Subway in Jersey Shore. The pregame was brought to you by Country Berry Shack in downtown Jersey Shore. Open house weekend tomorrow and Sunday starting at 9 a.m. Great gifts, early Christmas surprises at Country Berry Shack, 521 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Let's go Bulldogs. And again, our out-of-town scoreboard, which we'll do in a couple minutes after the next break, brought to you by Susquehanna Trailways, with lots of great trips available for November and the holiday season. Go to their Facebook page, Susquehanna Trailways, or call 570-322-5361 for more information. Get on the bus with Susquehanna Trailways. And then coming up here in the second half, our player of the game brought to you by Todd Rissell and Evergreen Wealth Solutions. They manage your assets as if they were their own. 570-601-6960 for Evergreen Wealth Solutions and Todd Rissell in Williamsport. Again, the score, Jersey Shore 14, the Indians of Shamokin 7 here at the break. Give you a couple offensive and defensive stats here in this first segment of the halftime. On the offensive side for the Bulldogs, on the rushing game, Bo Sechrist, 7 carries for 43 yards and that one big 15-yard touchdown run in the second quarter to give the Bulldogs the second-point lead. Brody Hurd chipping in 7 carries for 13 yards. Elijah Jordan as well, 8 for 30. Snyder, on the one time he touched the football, 1 carry for -8. So solid on the ground, just under 100 yards, but that Indian defense really stellar overall this season. Through the air, Elijah Jordan, 8 for 19, so 50%. 123 yards, the 1 touchdown and 1 interception. The touchdown was to Evan Snyder in that drive to tie the ball game up. Evan ended up with 4 carries for 67 yards. Paul Hill, 2 for 16. Luke Thompson, 1 for 26. Bo Sechrist as well, 1 for 14. So a solid offensive game for the Bulldogs thus far. Pretty good balance through the air and on the ground as well. The defense has really played well, holding Shamokin to only that first quarter touchdown, 75 yards through the air on a play where the defensive back for the Bulldogs stumbled and allowed Delball to be wide open, and Steele found him for that play. But the Bulldogs have done a really nice job. 7 tackles for loss in the first quarter. A number of players with multiple tackles. Paul Hale, Bo Sechrist, Luke Thompson, Brody Hurd, Zeke Sechrist, Owen Vandruff, all with 2. Slate Sechrist leads the way with 4 tackles. Pauling has 3 tackles as well. Slate Sechrist with 2 tackles for loss. Zeke Sechrist with 2 pass tips as well. And then a fumble recovery by Luke Thompson on that kickoff play as well. Really nice job by the Bulldog defense on that side of the football. So good offense for the Bulldogs, good defense for the Bulldogs. And in the ball game, Shamokin did take that early lead, 6:01 of the first quarter on that steal to Ben Delball, 75-yard pass play. But then Jordan eventually found Snyder, 3:09 to go here in the first quarter on a 4th and 9, 35-yard touchdown pass to tie it up. Paul Hale, PAT, made it 7-7. Then the Bulldogs put together a nice drive, converted on a 4th and 3 on the rush. Then Bo Sechrist took it in at the 8:07 mark of the second quarter, 15-yard one. The Hale PAT added to it, and that is the score here at the break. Jersey Shore 14, Shamokin Indians 7. We're going to take our first break of the halftime. You're listening to Jersey Shore Bulldog High School Football on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com.
Dave Winkleman and the team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven are always one step ahead of their competition. Anchor, a full-service real estate company serving Lycoming, Clinton, and Center counties with top-level personnel that can help you buy or sell. Community-oriented, ready to help you when you need it. Anchor Realty, 57 Bellefonte Avenue, Lock Haven, 570-858-0777. Remember, home is where you drop your anchor.
Your destination for Kubota is Daugherty Equipment, just south of Mill Hall on Route 64. Soon the cool down will begin and fall chores will be the order of the day. Daugherty Equipment knows that and has a fantastic selection of Kubotas in stock to handle everything from mowing grass to pushing snow. Kubota has the best quality equipment from tractors of all sizes, side-by-sides, track hoes, skid steer loaders, and even farm equipment. For everything from Kubota, visit Daugherty Equipment, just south of Mill Hall on Route 64.
Reliable. That word sums up Hollick's Coal and Oil in Jersey Shore. Stocked and ready to go for fall and winter, Hollick's Coal and Oil is a phone call away. 570-398-1190. A fixture in the community for the last 74 years, Hollick's Coal and Oil will fill you up shortly after you call. Hollick's Coal and Oil in Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190.
It's time for an insurance review. Every now and then you need to know you're getting the best coverage at the best price. So here's a phone number, 570-865-5191. State Farm agent Jason Eberhardt will give you an overview and make recommendations on how you can protect yourself and your family. Auto, home, life, health, property, or business, it's Eberhardt State Farm. Available online at insurejerseyshore.com. Eberhardt State Farm, their new offices, 600 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Hey campers, Graham here from C.H. Waltz Outdoor and RV. Don't store your old RV another winter. Save thousands on a new camper this fall, and we'll store it for free. We have a great selection of 2023 and 2024 models with end-of-season pricing. So buy now, and when you're ready to camp next spring, we'll have your new camper ready. Visit us in the beautiful Pine Creek Valley or browse online at chwaltzoutdoor.com. Adventure awaits at C.H. Waltz Outdoor and RV.
On the way from here to there, make it the Oval Country Store, Middle Road in Oval, part of the beautiful Nippenose Valley. Oval Country Store, snacks, candy, foodstuffs, the best sandwiches you'll find, fresh made for you. Eat in or take out, 570-745-7777. Gas up, grab the food and drinks you need to get through the weekend on the way from here to there. Oval Country Store, Middle Road, Oval, just off Route 44. Folks at Oval Country Store say, go Bulldogs! Always supporting the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, it's the Twilight Diner in Loganton, open 7 days and featuring a full menu, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and daily specials. So good, people ask for their food by name, and they bring that great taste on the road with the Twilight Diner on wheels. And now at this area's newest venue for weddings, reunions, and gatherings, Miller's Barn in Tylersville. Hold your next event in the middle of Amish country. Twilight Diner, 603 North Mill Street, Loganton, 570-725-3911 for takeout.
A proud supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, TLC Fuels is a family-owned local business. Established in 1998, TLC Fuels serves residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. From fuel oil to diesel fuel and gasoline, TLC Fuels has thrived on a consistent dedication to you and your family. Call 570-753-5722 today.
There's a little bit of country in downtown Jersey Shore. Country Berry Shack on Allegheny Street holding their fall open house coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Join Lyra for lots of fun as you see what's new for 2024. Register for a special drawing, sample dips, and take advantage of in-store specials. Fall open house, Country Berry Shack, 521 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Starting at 9 a.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Country Berry Shack, 570-398-5688. Proud supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
Hey, hometown fans. You know Journey Bank as your trusted local bank, but did you know we're also the biggest cheerleader for our community's youth? From athletes competing under the Friday night lights, to students excelling in the classroom, to talented teen stars singing center stage, we're investing in the future of our young people. At Journey Bank, we're committed to helping our kids score big in every aspect of life. Journey Bank, where dreams are nurtured and futures are built. Journey Bank, proud supporter of our local youth.
Starting September 2nd, Blaise Alexander Kia will begin an extensive remodel. This is a major project. We will be losing a great deal of lot space as the project will be fenced in. Kia has given us extra incentives to help us move inventory. This is not a sales pitch. I have over 180 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock, and I'll only have display space for approximately 60 vehicles. Let our problem be your solution. The improvements will make it all worthwhile. Alexander Kia, 933 Broad Street, Montoursville, taking the deals the other guys definitely don't want.
41 years serving the Jersey Shore community. All Round Tire, your hometown service and tire sales center. Family owned and operated, All Round Tire features Cooper, many other tire brands including Michelin and Firestone. Make us your first choice not only for passenger, light truck, farm, and ag tires, but also for service, brakes, exhaust, belts, and hoses, and we offer the only vulcanized flat repairs in the area. PA State Inspection 2, open weekdays 8 till 5, Saturday till noon. All Round Tire, Cement Hollow Road, Jersey Shore.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
We're back. Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly. We got some out-of-town scores. We got some time of possession and plays the first half, and so much more coming your way. Well, the first half was incredible. 14-7 to score. Jersey Shore leads.
Out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Susquehanna Trailways. Again, give them a call, 570-322-5361. Get on the bus. So we'll give you two that played last night. Pottsville lost to Southern Lehigh, 41-34. That's a 4A, so that would be from District 11, 2 weeks down the road. Then the Heighton lost to Bethlehem Catholic, 35-14. So that game will be next week, Southern Lehigh, Bethlehem Catholic, to determine who plays the winner of next week's ball game, which is the winner of tonight against District 6. Out of town, Danville 14-10 over Montoursville. Nick Severino on the call there. Troy 32-14 over Southern at the half. Lewisburg 18-7 over Mount Carmel. Muncie Big over Lime Mountain 35-6 at the half. Warrior Run 29-7 over Towanda. Wilkes-Barre 7-0 over Wilkes-Barre. Williamsport 7-0 over Wilkes-Barre. Hollidaysburg 21-17 over DuBois. Dallas 14-6 over Valley View. And we are ready to go, Nate. Here's second half kickoff coming up. Bulldogs are going to kick this one away. Pencil deep for the Indians of Shamokin. Bulldogs again lead 14-7 here as we get underway in half number 2.
Well, as we said, that first half, man, a lot of mistakes, some sloppy play. But, you know, as the Bulldog faithful, the Bulldog Nation, you're never upset when you're ahead 14-7. First half, opening coin toss, Shamokin elected to defer, which a lot of teams do. Jersey Shore did receive just because Shamokin wanted the ball here to start the third quarter. Again, thanks for tuning in from all across the nation tonight. And all of you back at home watching from many establishments, thanks again so much for tuning in, for your viewership, for your patronage, and most importantly, our sponsors that allow this to happen. District 4 Championship second half. Evan Snyder kicks it. This one's going to go to the side of 20-yard line. Penciled in. Oh, Nolan Pauling makes a great tackle. Textbook, Wikipedia style, at the knees at the 25.
Actually ended up being bickered on that far side, number 5 on the return, but super coverage there by the Bulldog kick team. Indians will take over, trailing by 7. The officials mark that out a little bit further with that initial surge at the 27. 11:54 to go here, third quarter. We are just underway.
Delbaugh and Price to the right side. Single back is the big man, Clinton. In the gun, Logan Steele, 1st and 10. Clinton gets the rock up the middle. He's got space. Goes down. And, you know, I noticed that a lot. When you're underneath that leverage, you almost pull a guy down on you rather than ride on the back, and they coach that well.
Well, just like any team, the Indians are looking for their running game kind of to set up the pass. They really weren't able to do that in half number 1. That's a big pickup on first down.
And they'll take that all night long, the Indians here. 2nd down and 4. Again, goes to Clinton. Clinton, hammer. They're going to run the rock. Out to the 40, dragging somebody. Is it fumble? He got it. They called him out. They were trying to rip.
No, they're talking about it.
He had it.
They're talking about
He had it. We're going to see the officials here.
We're right in front of the Indian bench. That's a tough place for the officials to be, but Clinton ends up picking up a first down, and they do mark that. So they said he was out of bounds. So
that was so close.
Bulldogs ended up with the football, but not till he was out of bounds. You can see it early here, Nate. Shamokin looking to go to the power running game by Zakeem Clinton, and then Gink to set up their passing game here to try and tie this one up.
Well, the big thing with the strip and rip, that works a lot of times. The biggest issue with that, when you got a 230-pound tailback, you can go for a ride. In the gun, 41-yard line, they're going to bring pressure. They moved again. Number 11 on the right side did move for the Indians. We'll see if the Dogs were in the neutral zone. They're going to back them up.
And that's a new look. That's a shift, and the Bulldogs really don't do that where their whole line shifts over. You might have 1 or 2 players that are moving around a little bit, but they're set, and the defense can do that and then shift right before what they hope will be the the snap, and that has cost Shamokin several times tonight.
First down and 15 for the Indians. Single back is the big man, Clinton. Logan Steele going to hand it off. Clinton up the middle. Big hole. And he's going to drag the pile. Okay, so Shamokin went into half, made some big adjustments because they saw some things that they can exploit up front in the 5-2. Definitely coming out ground and pound heavy.
Well, if you remember week number 4, that's what they did in the second half. Controlled the ball by running the football, able to do it early here.
Pencil to the left, Price to the right. Logan Steele, quarterback draw. He's quick. Comes down, picks up 5. You'll take that all day long if you're an O coordinator for the Indians to be second and doable.
Such variety there with Clinton with the power rushing game, and then Steele, you just kind of run up the middle, but he's so elusive and quick that he gets through the line before he can even get a hand on him. Nice job there by the Bulldogs to hold that to a gain of only 3.
Pencil in the short slot to the right. Twins left, Logan Steele along with. He's going to pressure him. Open. Oh, nearly picked by Elijah Jordan. It was as if Elijah was coming in to make the hit when he could have been looking for the pick.
Steele there was looking for number 11, Parker, the senior wide receiver. They've targeted him a few times, but not really very effective in getting him the football there. A little bit of pressure from behind by Landon Rea, forced Steele to throw that one high for the incompletion. Going to bring up 3rd. They have it marked at 6, but really more like 7 on this play.
Well, for the Bulldogs right now, looking to dial something up to get some heat, but they got to contain Steele. Gink gets the rock. He's patient. Oh, he's met. And there was no shifting on that play.
Owen Vandruff. Hello, my friend. Straight back, gain of a half a yard they give him with the forward progress. 4th down and 6 here for the Indians. Trail them by 7. Coach Marksper saying no hesitation at all. They will go for it.
We'll see if they try to draw the Dogs offside. As you can see, Coach Hale in the background listening to him.
Unbalanced. Nope.
They're gonna try to draw something up. Logan Steele.
They got movement.
And they got movement.
Hockenbrock, yes, number 52. Hockenbrock, the senior All-Stater there, moved, really was set. You could see it very clearly. So that will cost the Indians 5, and that will change the call there. So Hockenbrock, penalty on him. He will drop to punt this one away to Evan Snyder. Elijah Jordan up short in the punt game.
Well, as obviously successful as they were on that drive on the ground and pound, that drive stops. Hockenbrock back to punt. Pressure comes. Poor punt out of bounds. And it's going to come out past the 30. They're going to mark him down around. The punt went out of bounds roughly around the 32-yard line. So you can call that roughly a net of 20 yards on the punt. And the reality is the Bulldogs dodge a bullet on that first series because Shamokin looked like they were going to just take it to the house on the ground.
Hockenbrock has had some nice punts, but really probably a little upset with himself on that penalty that cost him that 5 yards, punted that one out of bounds short. Bulldogs ready to go.
Jordan in the gun. Singles, Paul Hale. Bo Sechrist up the middle. Bo holds on to it. He's dragging people. Oh, he takes them for a ride. And a frustrated Shamokin line. They're picking up the wreckage. What an incredible run.
That's a first down for Bo Sechrist. Only at, they have them marked at 5'10", 182. Power for the first down.
Elijah Jordan's going to give it back to Bo Sechrist up the middle. He's met again. But you're just seeing people end up on the ground. Pick up a 2. 2nd down and 8.
Bulldog offense just goes right back to the same play. See if they can stop it. Good adjustment there by Glover inside from that nose guard position to hold that one to a short gain.
The Bulldogs want to get fast, but not at the expense. Poor play calling. 2 backs. Oh, and here they come.
Yeah, not hard to see that one. Movement by the right tackle of the Bulldogs going to cost them 5. Going to bring up 3rd and long here for Jersey Shore. Excuse me, 2nd and long.
So 2nd down here, and they're going to call it 12. Big lineman move on the play. Dubs Bloom right to left. Elijah Jordan's going to give it to Bo Sechrist, and this time nobody home. And they're going to call a big flag on number 5. I believe, drug down Evan Snyder in the backfield. We'll see if it's offsetting or if they're going to call Ryan Bickert on the back end.
That's an interesting call, and all of a sudden what you think is going to go against Shamokin looks like it's going to be a penalty against Jersey Shore. I don't know. The referee is not kind of taking center stage and making the calls. He's allowing that official there to make the call.
Now they don't even know where to spot it.
Yeah, a little confusion there by the referees. So,
Well,
first of all, I'm not sure why he's back 5 yards there.
Yeah.
Because it was 2nd and 12.
It was 2nd and 12.
They're back at the 35-yard line. So a lot of confusion here by the referees. Again, interesting that the referee isn't taking charge here of his own crew.
They're going to decline the penalty and make it 3rd down.
So
we still don't know what the penalty was.
No, we don't. But Evan Snyder tangled up in the secondary. Initial contact. So it's 3rd down and a long 12. Elijah Jordan in the shotgun. It's a fumbled snap.
Who's it on?
Yeah, so this has kind of become really unhinged here for both sides. A penalty that we thought was going to go against Shamokin goes against Jersey Shore. Shamokin declines it, and then movement there. But again, I'm just not sure why the referee in the white hat isn't making the penalty call. I've never seen that.
No, and the reality is this right now. The Dogs become undisciplined again in this series from false starts to after the play shenanigans. Brings up 3rd down and 18. Another movement, Dubs Bloom. So, in the reality is, I don't burn a timeout here.
I don't know what he's pissed off about.
But Elijah's frustrated that the line is moving.
So, again, I'll give an apology. So the referee is making the penalty call immediately from behind the play. Normally they come up in the middle, make the play. So it's procedure against the Bulldogs, 3rd and long.
Right now the Dogs need to be clean on this. They can't hear. So here's the reality.
57 moves. That causes us to jump. Doesn't matter. He's allowed to. He can move.
So 57 is moving, but they can move. They just can't. It can't come into the neutral zone.
So 4th penalty in a row. I've never seen this. For sure, they can get a little penalty happy at times. They're really kind of losing their composure here. So Mason Larson had come out there at center. He comes back in the ball game. Hopefully the junior center can kind of calm things down here. 3rd and 28 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 28. It's going to bring up 4th down. And listen, Shamokin's crowd is on their feet. But the reality is the 12th man for Shamokin right now is the penalties. 4 or 5 penalties on that series that literally take you once again from midfield, great field position, to punting from inside the 30. Dogs have got to clean things up 14-7, 7:54 to go here, 3rd quarter, district championship game. Snap is back. Evan Snyder gets this one away. Pencil's dangerous. He kicks it deep, out-kicks his coverage. They're there. Good pressure, out of bounds. Elijah Jordan holds up. But again, good field position. A great punt from Evan Snyder. I mean, that was a rocket. That ball was 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 to 50 yards in the air. Nice punt from Snyder.
Really nice job there by the special teams to kind of get out of the hole of their own creation there with 4 straight penalties against the Bulldog offense. 7:38 to go here, 3rd quarter. Yep, 4 straight 5-yard penalties there, all of them motion or procedure penalties. 7:38 here, 3rd quarter. Shamokin looking to get their offense underway as well.
Shamokin now comes out 1st and 10, 41-yard line, 3rd quarter, 7:38 to go. Logan Steele in the gun. Dogs are bringing heat. Clinton is met. Good pressure.
As all year, Owen Vandruff, Slate Sechrist, and then Landon Rea coming in to clean that one up. A really solid push there by the 5-2 defensive line of the Bulldogs.
We talk about this game, and what's really impressive for the Bulldogs is to be up 14-7. Again, we talk about some mistakes, but they're going to clean that up here on defense. 2nd down 10 41-yard line. Logan Steele shotgun single back, twins left. They moved. So, and I'll be honest with you guys. You know, when you dial this up, it's no different than getting in the batter's box facing a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. The knees knock a little bit, right? These defenses are so tough that the O-lines are actually premeditating their first step because they want to get ahead. They want to make a good block. They want to protect the quarterback, and it's resulting in a lot of false starts tonight.
Yeah, 9 penalties against the Bulldogs for 65 yards, 4 of them in continuous fashion on that last drive. With that penalty, 2nd and 15 for the Indians.
They're going to look to take the lid off this, either with a draw or a screen. Here it comes. Logan Steele over the middle. Oh, nearly picked off. Nearly picked off. Nolan Pauling had that in and out of the hand, slightly on the back shoulder. Intended, I believe, on the play for Ryland Price.
A pretty good delivery there by Steele, but really nice instinctive reaction there by the freshman Nolan Pauling. Again, he's become solid from that free safety position along with Elijah Jordan. Nice play there to knock that one away. 3rd and long for Shamokin. 6:37 to go here, 3rd quarter. Bulldogs maintain that 7-point lead, 14-7.
They're going to watch the jailbreak here. Del ball up to the line. Shamokin's going to burn one here. You know, and what that says to me is it's smart. When you're a coach and you're down 14-7, you talked about this. First time they played this year at Thompson Street up at Jersey Shore, the Dogs were up 13-0. But when you're down in a playoff game and the lights are brighter and you're at home and you're 11-0, right? You look at that game clock. This is a very disciplined, good team. But this Bulldogs defense has been so stingy tonight, other than that first series of the second half, when Shamokin came out and made the adjustments. The 5-2's been really, really tough against the run. In spite of Clinton's Thunder and Gink's Lightning, you know, other than the slip up in the secondary, you know, Paul Hale slipped on that first possession, and they went up top to Delbaugh early in the game, went up 7-0. Shore came back with a big touchdown to Evan Snyder. And then the Bo Sechrist touchdown put the Dogs up 14-7. Big down here, 36-yard line, 3rd and 15. Logan Steele's in the gun, and he can run. They need to contain. They're going to try to get vertical. You're going to see them do something, some chunk yards here on 3rd down. Price right to left. They're going to look immediately to Price on the wheel route. Out of bounds. And that's made the difference there is the pressure. And I believe that was number 50. I believe 53.
No, that was 54. Zeke Sechrist from the backside, but then Landon Rea, 53, came from the inside as well. Really forced Steele to throw that one away before he wanted to and threw it out of bounds.
Well, it would be nice to see the Dogs get this return, not let it hit the turf, not let it roll out, get decent field position on this return, and have an error-free series. Might be amazing what they could do. They've got the potential. High snap. It's long. This one's short. Let it hit the ground. Gink is there. Picked up. Evan Snyder. And if I'm a coach, that's the kind of play that make you make or break, and thankfully he picks it up. But, boy, that is such a risky play. The odds aren't in your favor, but Evan Snyder able to have sure hands. He did the right thing because the rollout would have been costly. 42-yard line, 1st and 10. The Dogs want to get something consistent here and penalty-free. Elijah Jordan, the shotgun. He's going to option it. He's going to pitch it. Bo Sechrist, they're there. But Bo gets, there's a flag coming in.
Yeah, what you said, Nate, really would be nice for the Bulldogs to put together a nice offensive drive, whether or not they score or they're not hurting themselves with the penalties. So the option play gains a couple, but that will be negated by a holding penalty. So that will be the 10th penalty against Jersey Shore, the 5th one in the last 2 offensive series, and that's a big one. Going to bring up 2nd and very long here for the Bulldogs, just outside their own 30 at the 32. 6:14 to go here, 3rd quarter.
You know, It's a 10-yard penalty, and I thought that would be from the line of scrimmage. So
it is. Yeah, it's from the line of scrimmage.
It
so
just looks like it's 2nd and 20-something. But in the gun, Elijah Jordan. The Dogs move again. Elijah just met and brought down.
That's a great play there by Delball. One-on-one there, the blocker right in front of him, and he's able to reach around, get a hold of Elijah Jordan. So negative plays, unfortunately, have been the norm here in the last 2 series for the Bulldog offense.
Well, and if I'm a Bulldog, I really, you've got 3 timeouts left, and you don't want to burn one. But, boy, at what point in time do you huddle these guys back up and say, hey, listen, this is not the Bulldog way? The undisciplined nature this second quarter has cost them. 2nd and 24. He's going to get hemmed in. Jordan tries to get some. Oh, and they're going to call helmet to helmet, maybe.
I think you're right, Nate.
I believe that could be targeting.
And again, difference, targeting in high school, there's no ejection. So if it is a targeting, and again, we're surmising here a little bit, that'll be a penalty. So face mask penalty against Shamokin on the scramble there by Jordan, going to get back some of those yards for the Bulldogs.
Well, and there's no way that could be incidental because it brought Jordan down. So that should be a 15-yarder, and they're marching it off. So the Bulldogs get a big break there. And fortunately for Jordan, he's okay.
Second down.
So 2nd down over again on the 15-yard personal foul face mask penalty. The Dogs out towards midfield. Looking to the sideline. The Dogs need a shot in the arm right now. They need a break. Twins left, twins right. Jordan in the gun. Brody Hur to his right. Left to right goes Watkins. Snap is back. Jordan's going to keep it. He cuts back up. He makes it. He's going to make a man miss. Oh, good tackle on the play that time. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
That Andre Bell, number 10, he had a big interception late in the week number 4 game. That's a really solid tackle in the open field by the senior quarterback to bring Jordan short by about 2.
So that was such an incredible tackle. Unfortunately, Shamokin has a man down right now. But that was an incredible tackle because Elijah was 1 step away from the sideline, and potentially he had so much green in front of him. But you talk about those plays and the importance of discipline. Those types of tackle, Elijah Jordan is an ankle breaker. And the reality is when you got to go up against him one-on-one, the odds are not in your favor, but tremendous tackle by Shamokin. And we hope right now their player is okay. We want to thank our sponsors again tonight for all that you do for making these playoff games happen, especially with the cost factor and how costly it is to bring these to our listeners and viewers video style.
Yep, number 66, Kurtz, Ty Kurtz, the senior two-way lineman, really solid player there down on the field. We do want to give a shout-out again, our main sponsors tonight, Susquehanna Trailways, Weary's Painting at Pine Creek Inn, EFG Miller Construction, Subway in Jersey Shore. Special thanks to you guys, Country Berry Shack. Go see them at their open house weekend tomorrow and Sunday starting at 9. Lyra and a crew at 521 Allegheny Street. Susquehanna Trailways. We'll get to some out-of-town scores right here. Todd Rishel and Evergreen Wealth Solutions, our player of the game, coming up 570-601-6960. So an update here, Danville stretching out the lead over Montoursville. Nick Severini again on the call of that game, 21-10. Troy's going to win 46-20. Well, I shouldn't say only the third quarter, but the Trojans looking good in that one. District 4 AA. Warrior Run in AAA 36-7 over the Towanda Black Knights. Lewisburg, Mount Carmel, that score the same in the third quarter, 18-7. Muncie piling it on. My alma mater, the Lime Mountain Eagles, not going to win their district title, 42-6. Indians, Williamsport Wilkes-Barre still 7-0 millionaires. Dallas and Valley View, everyone knew that would be a good one in District 2 4A, tied at 14. Hollidaysburg stretches it out a little bit in 5A in District 6, 28-17 over DuBois. Scranton Prep all over Mid-Valley, 33-14. Again, some scores we gave you on Thursday, from Thursday. Southern Lehigh beat Pottsville 41-34, and Bethlehem Catholic beat Laheyton 35-14. Again, why is that important? Because that's 4A in District 11. That's a playoff down the road for one of these teams. Northern Lehigh all over the North Schuylkill, 36-0. Stilton and Highspire over Lancaster Catholic, 29-7. Again, that is our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Susquehanna Trailways. Give them a call for all your transportation needs, 570-322-5361 for more information. So we see Hockenbrock coming out, but he is not coming out, unfortunately, under his own power. So that will be a big two-way loss there for the Indians. Again, Ty Kurtz, number 66, coming off the field, the senior two-way lineman for the Indians, going to have to set out at least a couple plays. We hope he does come back in the ball game. It looks like a lower leg injury there, Nate.
Crucial down here. It's 3rd down and 1. Bulldogs going to try to push this pile. And they're across the line. Shamokin broke the play, and that should have been a 5-yard penalty right there. No laundry on the field. Bo Sechrist up the middle, and he's not going to have it. He's not going to have it.
I do not know how that's not a penalty. That is in front of us.
It was absolutely encroachment on the defense. Yeah. 5 yards guaranteed. And unfortunately for the Dogs here now, you know, they actually gave him a generous spot. But we would have taken the 5 yards. 4th down and a yard, and right now the Bulldogs have got to get, and I would not want to take the chance here.
Wow, a little confusion on the play. Elijah thought it was going to be a dive, and it turns out not to be, and the Bulldogs loss on the play, going to turn it over here at the 4:06 mark, right at midfield, just on the Shamokin side of the 50. Indians take over.
Well, Doug,
1st and 10.
I'll be honest, sorry to step on your toes there. It's one of those nights where if we're not going to take a timeout, I might need to take one myself because I just don't know what to say. Like, I know it's a championship game. You're on the road, and a lot of times between the ears, it's the mental, the cerebral are the first to go because things just get cloudy and the picture gets blurry. But the Bulldogs just hurting themselves on that series. 4:06 again, Shamokin into the game. On offense, down 7-14. Logan Steele hands off immediately to Gink. Gink up the middle. He gets a seam, and he's just patient, and he's pesky.
The Bulldogs operating on that short field with the defensive stop on 4th and 1. Looking to put together a drive. No score here thus far in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs still lead by 7, 14-7.
2nd down and 4. Again, Shamokin gets a nice chunk on 1st down. Opens up the playbook laterally. Delbaugh split wide to the left, 6'3", 240. Down goes Brody Hurst from the linebacker spot. It's up the middle. He's there immediately. Brody Hurst stunted along with the pressure in on the tackle there. Number 52 for the Dogs. That was Rhea, 53.
Yeah, Landon Rhea's really played a solid game tonight. Oversized there against Isaac Glover, the big guy inside for the Indians. Ray has been really active, moving around there, being a nice stop out of that 5-2 defense from the nose guard position. 3rd and 4 here for the Indians.
Big play here, 3rd down and 4. It's amazing to think Shamokin might go up top. They're going to go with the trips, the jumbo to the left. Trips package left. They're going to go right to the sideline, pressured. All the way open, wide open again. A guy fell down. Evan Snyder fell down. 2nd time tonight.
Pencil ran him over.
Pencil ran right through him. And that should have been offensive pass interference. You can watch it back at home. You know, again, Pencil had leverage. They went trips left, single right. Pencil went vertical. Ran right through Evan Snyder. Again, I didn't see it. I just saw the back end. Touchdown, Shamokin. Big play. 2nd time tonight they've gone up top for big yards. Pencil on for the PAT. Down 14-13. This is a big PAT. Do the Dogs get heat? Hold us down. Kick is up. Kick looks good. Hands go vertical. It's all knotted up here on the road at Shamokin. Well, inevitably, Doug, what happens is I call it a personal timeout there, but you can only dodge things for so long. Jersey Shore's had excellent field position most of the night, and there they were with 3rd and a half yard, and unfortunately don't get it. 4th and a half yard, and the handoff is botched, broken play. Shamokin takes over, a couple of stingy yards on the ground. We talk about 3rd and 4 being a big play. We felt like they were going to go up top, and they did. They went for the juggler.
Big plays have been the Shamokin answer, 75-yard pass play to open the scoring early in that first quarter, steal to Delball, and there you go to the guy that you think is going to be the main receiver all game long, steal to pencil, 45 yards on that play, 2:45 to go here, third quarter. The pencil PAT ties it all up, 14-14. 2:45 to go here, third quarter. Bulldogs ready to get the kickoff.
Well, if the Bulldogs have ever had to dig down deep, right now is the time. Just under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. It's a barn burner here. That's Shamokin. The kick is deep. It's juiced. That's out of the end zone. What a rocket off the foot of Colin Steinhardt. 6'3", 185, and he put the juice into that.
So this third quarter has not been kind to the Bulldog offense. Hurt themselves really almost fatally with 4 consecutive penalties a couple drives ago, and then boy had it right here at midfield, not able to convert on 4th and short. Looking to put something together positively here on the offensive side.
Left to right, Watkins. Elijah Jordan in the shotgun. He's going to fake the pass. It's a handoff. Counter. It's up the middle. Brody Hur all alone. He gets through the secondary. Dragged down from behind by Pencil, but it just took a sliver. Brody Hur, the fake key screen or now screen to the flats, immediate counter to the left, and it just froze the backers enough, and the backside hole was wide open.
Really good ball handling there by Jordan, and sprint ahead for Brody Hur, first down.
1st and 10, 46-yard line. Elijah's going to keep it. He's going to run. And we talk about that. You know, you said this earlier in the night. The problem with Shamokin is you're not going to make multiple moves from the QB spot. Step up, make a break, or that's what's going to happen because they're disciplined.
Yeah, you can't make multiple moves. You got to make your decision and go whatever direction you're going to go in. Drop for a loss there.
2nd and 11. Elijah Jordan going to roll right. Snyder's going to sit down in the zone. Elijah's got green. He's going to get to the outside. Does he get a block? Yes, he does. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 40, down to the 36. Got a nice block that time from Evan Snyder on the edge. Evan was disciplined, didn't get handsy, and didn't hit the backside of the defender.
And Jordan really finished that one off strong, got an extra 4 or 5 yards at the end of that play. Bulldogs on the move on this drive, 1st and 10 inside the 40.
Bo Sechrist and Hur in the backfield. Elijah's going to keep it, cuts it back up the middle, trying to keep them honest. Maybe a pickup of 1 or a half. We'll see. They're going to give him 1.
Hockenbrock and Montgomery again from the backside is where Shamokin is so dangerous for that defense because they can run you down there, really mark them for a gain of just maybe a half a yard on that play.
Yeah, I asked for a yard. They got a half. Elijah Jordan's in the gun. It's 2nd down and 9, 35-yard line. Jordan's going to roll right. Snyder's going to sit and go. No! Underthrown. Wide open was the defender, number 5. Paul Hale's there trying to get away. There's a hold. This one's coming back. And a late hit out of bounds. Right now, unhinged. And if I'm a coach, the reality is this. Unnecessary on the back end. I'll call a spade a spade. The holding penalty is going to take it back. Then they're going to tack on the 15 for the illegal hit out of bounds. But I don't know what that pass was all about, whether it was deflected. I thought they were going to sit down in the zone. Evan Snyder went deep. The pass was underthrown.
Jordan got bumped kind of by his offensive player, tried to get around the offensive running back who was still in the backyard, and he kind of got bumped when he threw it. That caused the pass to come up very short going for Evan Snyder. That caused the interception. It'll be interesting if the officials count this one out. Again, you have a holding penalty against Shamokin on the return. Then you have a personal foul against Jersey Shore, late hit out of bounds. So they'll gain maybe 5 yards on this turnaround here. But most importantly, Shamokin stops the Bulldog offensive drive, which was on the move, turns it back to their offense just as they score on the big play to tie this one up. 1:07 to go here, third quarter. We are all tied up at 14. Once they figure this one out, Shamokin will have the ball, 1st and 10.
Well, you know, I'm going to call it what it is. You know, you've got 2 incredibly gifted teams gutting it out here. It's going to come down to who makes more of the big plays. And just when Jersey Shore got down to the 35-yard line and started really tuning up the dial with a fast car, again, some mistakes limit that and stymie that drive. 1st and 10 now for Shamokin. It's 14-all. They scored last. The momentum's in their favor. Big crowd here. Hands up inside, trap. Gink gets hit. And there was a tremendous amount of movement on the front line. No flags thrown there, so
the Bulldogs will take that end result of that play. However, nice tackle for loss there by Rhea. Bo Sechrist, Slade Sechrist in there as well. Loss of almost 3 on that play. Going to bring up 2nd and long here. Be one of the last 2 plays here in quarter number 3.
You know, and it's also hard to believe, you know, Jersey Shore's played so tough tonight that literally 2 plays deep have been the difference in the 14-14 score here. 2nd down and 13, 39-yard line. Logan Steele shotgun, Gink to his left. They're shifting on the line. It's on the snap. Does he get on it? Logan does get on it. 31-yard line. And it just seems to be a night, Doug. It's the pressure. It's the lights. It's the fact that Shamokin's had one heck of a year, and the Dogs, they're not going to lay down. But it's almost like between the fumbles and the snaps and the penalties, we're going to end the 3rd quarter here, and we hope you come back right after this. It's 14-14. We're at Kent Memorial on the road at Shamokin. One more quarter to decide the District 4 champ on the road to the States. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com.
It's that time again. Time for you to be part of the 32nd Bear Country Christmas Wish. We're accepting your letters and emails. Thanks for letting us know if you or anyone you know is having a tough time financially and can't afford holiday gifts, or they need something special. If you've not done so yet, now's the time. Explain the situation to us. When making a request for kids, we need to know whether they're a boy or girl, their age, and their size. We also need your name, address, and phone number, and the name, address, and phone number of the person or family you're writing about. Send your letters to Bear Country Christmas Wish, Box 99, Avis, PA 17721, or your emails to bear@kcnet.org. We grant as many wishes as we can. Maybe yours will come true this year. Send your info to us by December 5th, Box 99 Avis 17721, or emails to bear@kcnet.org. 32 years helping those who need help. Bear Country Christmas Wish, a 501c3 charity.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly. If you're just tuning in, you're not a day late and a dollar short. It's 14-14. We're starting the 4th quarter on the road here. It is Kent Memorial. What a game it's been. You know, it hasn't been free with mistakes and penalties. Doesn't seem like either team wants to close the book or chapter on the victory quite yet. 3rd down and 22 on the last fumbled snap to Logan Steele. Twins left, twins right. They're empty. Steele's all alone on an island in the backfield. Here they go up top. They're going to go vertical. They're going to test him out. All alone. Picked off Paul Hale.
Great interception.
That was a great interception. Now, the difference there, okay, that's the first time I've seen the Jersey Shore bench come alive in the second half. What I mean by that is sometimes it's that belief, it's that faith that allows you to shift a mental gear, and that distance between the head and the heart becomes shorter. So the Dogs, 11:52 to go, Doug. This is about to get exciting.
Really nice play there by the senior cornerback on that play. Read what Steele was trying to do, comes over the top for the interception. Bulldogs take over, 11:52 to go.
Twins left. Option. Jordan has a block, has the edge, 40, 45, 50, out of bounds. Woo, he took a slide nearly into the bleachers, but not until he picks up a big chunk out across the 50. We'll see where they mark this one.
Really the first time in the ballgame where that option play really tucked away quarterback run early was really clear on that side. Bulldogs did a great job on the left side to hold the defenders inside. Big first down, Jordan.
Twins right, single left. Snap is back, rolling right. He's got space. Evan Snyder, does he make a tackle? He doesn't break the tackle, but he gets a nice pickup. 9 yards on the play on first down. The Dogs will take that all day.
That matchup, Bickert and Snyder, really good, both offensively and defensively, 2nd and short.
2nd down, short, option, good block. Elijah cuts it back, up the middle. Plants his foot. He's going to be very close. It's going to be a yard short. So third down.
Ran a long way, but boy, they mark it back with the nose of the football, still touching the 40. So that is short of the first down.
Third down and 1, Dogs, 2 backs. They're going to bring heat. Up the middle, Bo Sechrist makes a cut. He's all alone. Secondary, 20. Makes a cut outside, 15. 10, does he lower the shoulder? Cuts back inside. It's a touchdown. Unbelievable. They were dialing it up. On the road at Kent Memorial. You could feel the momentum shift. What an incredible night on the road here. The first time in the second half, the Dogs went for blood. I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. What a touchdown. Bo Sechrist was patient at times and also scampered. Great blocking on the interior for the Bulldogs to put that touchdown on the board. Paul Hale on for the PAT, up 20-14. Snap is down. Kick is up. It's short, but it's through, and that's all that matters. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It can be ugly and pure, so that's 21-14. The Paul Hale interception began the redemption song on that drive because, again, you're in a big game, and you got to find something to believe in, and it's those plays, those turnovers. Right now, the Dogs are down 3-2 in the turnover battle. But that was an incredible drive. And you talked about it. The option, the first time Jordan was able to get outside the end and not have to cut it back up, which then opened up Bo Sechrist on the inside. It was 3rd down and 1. No tush push. Bo Sechrist does the rest.
That's a great run by Bo Sechrist. I mean, he's not an instinctive running back, but boy, he's learned when to cut, when to speed it up, made 2 or 3 really solid moves on that play. 40 yards on the carry by the junior running back, Bo Sechrist, his second rushing touchdown of the night. A Hale PAT. Bulldogs lead 21-7. 10:50 to go in this one.
We got to see if we can get some Gatorade up here. Kick is short. 15-yard line. Pencil. He's dangerous. He gets the outside edge. Going to take him out of bounds. Let up. Evan Snyder does the right thing, stays disciplined. But out to nearly the 40-yard line. So, again, good return. And I hate to say this, you'll take that with pencil.
No question about it. You want to kick away from him, but sometimes you just can't be that directional kicker at the high school level. So the Indians give up the big play to the Bulldogs rushing offense. You know they're looking to have a big play again to tie this one up. 10:43 to go here in the ballgame.
The Dogs want to be stingy. Trips right, single back is Clinton, and he's mad. It is a house full of defenders, and the officials blew that play dead. You can't hear anything over the crowd noise here tonight, Doug. Unbelievable.
Really super job. Again, the big plays for Shamokin have come through the passing game where the defenders of Jersey Shore have literally either been bumped or fallen down. Again, the rush defense of the Bulldogs, knock on wood, thus far has been really super solid there against the big bruiser, Zakeem Clinton.
It's going to come down to, with this defense, making the big plays, forcing Shamokin to beat you up top. Watch the screens. In the gun, Logan Steele. Containment coming from Luke Thompson on the backside. Logan Steele finds a man. Price hit out of bounds. Big hit on the play, Evan Snyder, but not until Price crosses the 50, which is a first down for Shamokin.
It's a nice delivery by Logan Steele. Again, only a sophomore, number 4, the quarterback for Shamokin. He is really good. He's evasive, stays away from the rush, gives himself time, and has really good vision down the field, and delivers a dart there for the first down into Bulldog territory.
And I've said this, when you watch his huddle highlights, he throws better on the run than he does in the pocket from a spot. Steele, Clinton to the backfield. Delayed count, 1st and 10, 49-yard line. Clinton, the big man, up the middle. They got to get him down, and they do. A lot of jersey on that. Going to bring up 2nd down and roughly 8.
And you would think, again, clock running here, 9:35 to go here in the ball game. Shamokin trails by 7. At some point, these drives, no matter where they are in the field, Nate, are going to come down to 4-down territory.
Price to the left. Delbaugh split wide right. The pesky pencil in the backfield in motion. So the crazy thing is the crowd is so excited tonight. I don't know if anybody's told Shamokin when you're on offense to keep it down a little bit. There's been so much movement up front. They say 4,500 people can sit in the stands here. The home crowd is packed tonight. They've come out of the woodwork. Shamokin looking for their first district championship in a long time. Jersey Shore up 21-14. 3 timeouts remaining for the Shore, 2 for the Indians. Price and Delbaugh split wide left. Single receiver to the right is Pencil. Clinton, no, over the middle. Good defense. Nolan Pauling arrived just on time. Signed, sealed, and delivered. He just met it perfectly. Disrupted that. It's going to bring up 3rd down now. 3rd and 13. Go ahead.
That's the second or third play by the freshman Pauling, and it's really been good. Timing, his instinctive timing is very, very good to get there right when the ball comes to knock that one away.
Shamokin relying on big plays all night long. Same formation, the jumbo trips package to the right. Single back. Logan Steele's going to look to the right. He's going to fake it. They're going to go up top. Is he open? Evan Snyder was there. They wanted to get Delbaugh on the push route. They basically have faked it. Be interesting to see what Shamokin does. It's 4th down and 13.
Yep, they're punting.
Now, Shamokin's punting.
You've got to be cautious of the fake here.
The dogs are going to be in a situation here where they don't want to bite on the hard count, number 1, and number 2. They don't want to give up a fake. Clinton is in the up position. Snap is back. The kick is going to be away. It's going to be low.
He's going to return it.
Oh, fortunate. Very fortunate. That, when you look back, you're not going to see that in the box score. You might not even see the touchback. But the reality is the difference between being penned inside the 5-yard line and having breathing room out at the 20 for the Dogs, that was a big break.
That's a good read there by Evan Snyder. Saw that the ball was kind of tumbling end over end where it had a chance to get into the end zone. Just does. So 8:53, clock stops with the change of possession. Bulldogs take over at their own 20. They lead 21-7 here in the District 4 for a final.
2 backs. Elijah Jordan, the gun, 1st and 10 from the 20. He's going to keep it. He's going to cut back up the middle. Gets a couple yards. Not much. That time they contained the option very well.
Well, Shamokin overall has been pretty solid against the rush game, and that's kind of funny to say because the Bulldogs have scored twice on rushing touchdowns. But between that, they've been very solid up front, as we expected them to be against the Bulldog rushing game.
It's been a tale of 2 halves right now. The Jersey Shore trying to ride the momentum. 2nd down and 8. Pass immediately. Paul Hale gets close. It should be a 1st down. We'll see where the spot is. It's right at the 30. They're going to motion him.
That is a great catch by Paul Hale. He didn't even have to bend over. Use those hands to get down and catch that one going toward the sidelines. He gives himself a hand over there. That was a good catch, Paul Hale.
He dropped one early in the first half, and I said, that's ridiculous because Sean called me earlier. He said, is your house unlocked? I said, yeah, we were washing his receiving gloves tonight and blow drying them before the game. So ankle catch there. Great catch by Paul Hale. 1st and 10. Hand off Brody Herr up the middle. He's got some track speed. There he goes. Cuts back. Out near the 50. Brody Herr, nice job that time. You saw the crack in a beautiful play on that. When you have to account for Elijah Jordan on the outside edge, right, and you get a little crack on the inside, Brody Herr showing the speed and the health, having the 3 weeks off.
Brody Herr running with authority on that play.
1st and 10. He's going to keep it, pitch it. Oh, it's tipped. Elijah Jordan, does he get outside? He's met. He's got to go down. He's going to take a loss roughly of 10 on that play, but let's be honest. Could have been a fumble. Could have been uncovered by, covered by Shamokin. The Dogs dodge a bullet. The option's nice, but Clinton that time said, I'm not picking either of you, and he's such an athlete, 21 on the edge. He was somewhere between Elijah and the running back.
That's a great defensive play by Clinton.
2nd and 21. Jordan's going to keep it. They're going to hand him in. He's got space. Oh, and he tripped over the turf monster. Oh, my goodness. Elijah had about 3 moves he wanted to make in his mind, and they all came to battle. But he was so close to breaking that. It's going to be 3rd down in 7.
So the officials take a timeout because Larson had to come out of the play there. Has a little blood on his arm, so the officials make him take out. So Zeke Seeker's coming in at the center position for the Bulldogs.
They got 3 timeouts. Tom doesn't want to burn one. Elijah Jordan in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's going to roll right. Does he have a man open? Nobody's there. He's going to try to find somebody.
No. What is he doing?
Yeah, threw that one into triple coverage there. Very fortunate that one fell to the turf on 3rd and about 7. After the scramble, the Bulldogs, they should punt this one away, and it looks like they are. So making the transition here. So a lot of excitement on that drive. Fumble and then a recovery and then a breakaway scramble. That pass falls incomplete. Bulldogs, Evan Snyder dropping deep to punt this one to Chase Pencil.
They've got to account for Pencil. It's 4th down and 7. Dogs are going to punt. Snap needs to be clean. Snap is back. They're going to block for the return. This is high and deep. They're going to let this one. Oh, and Pencil decides to catch it at the 8. But, the reality is that can very easily end up inside the 5. So Pencil decides to take the risk of fair catching that. Going to be a long field for Shamokin right now. Zeke Seacrest had come in there at center for a moment.
Great punt there by Evan Snyder. My goodness, got air under that one just like you want. Forces the deep fair catch by the threat, Chase Pencil. Indians take over officially on their own 7, 1st and 10. 6:48 to go here. Nate, we are in crunch time here in the district final.
This has been the longest second half of a lifetime. 21-14 is the score. Bulldogs up over the Indians on the road. District championship. Logan Steele in the shotgun. He's going to roll right. Did they keep him in? He throws it immediately. Delbaugh drops it. No, they're going to give him the catch.
That's a nice delivery there. Low and outside, but boy, that's a nice pickup on 1st down. Pick up 5 or 6 there. Bringing up 2nd and about 4 here for the Indians. Inbounds, though. Clock continues to run here. 4th quarter, approaching 6 minutes in the ball game.
Shore has the 3 left. The Indians have 2 left. 12-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Logan Steele, the quarterback. They're going to shift Pencil to the slot. Jumbo with Shuey. Watch the screen or the jet. Gink up the middle, and he's met.
I tell you, that movement is really causing trouble and has all game long. They shift. Again, they're right there. They can't get to the blocks. That speed and movement of Vandruff, Slate Seacrest, and Landa Rea has really been key for the Bulldog defense.
Listening to Alex Jackson talk about stance, positions, outside leverage, moving the defensive ends even this week to what we call linebacker replace, getting them wider in their formations, has messed with Shamokin some. But right now, the Achilles has been the deep threat. Twins left, single right, single back, 5:30 to go. Logan Steele's going to roll right. Does he have time? He gets the ball off. Wide open. It is caught. Beautiful catch on the play. Number 13, I believe.
That's that play they hit against us last time.
I think that was Pencil, number 8.
It was Pencil. Pencil, number 8. That's the deep route, out route they run. But you need time for that to develop. So give the line credit that time. Logan Steele rolled right. He had enough time to get the 15-yard leverage out route. We're closing in on 5 minutes. It's 1st and 10. The Dogs' defense needs to dial it up. They're up 21-14. Right to left goes Price. Jet sweep. Price is there. He's met from behind and brought down, and there's a face mask. They're calling it a horse collar or a face mask. Bo didn't think it was that. The official's right there. And those are tough. We've seen the horse collar called a lot this year. We'll see if it's a face mask or a horse collar.
That's a tough penalty there against your defense. You're right there in the proper position for a tackle for a loss. That's going to negate all of that positivity. Going to give the Indians of Shamokin a 1st down.
Just a 5-yarder.
Oh, so it is only a 5-yarder, so it's not a 1st down.
Yeah, it was probably, I touched it. I wish I hadn't. It's going to be 1st down and 5. 4:50. Logan Steele in the gun. He's got a single right. Price sits down on the out route. Wide open. Tries to make a man miss. It's brought down right around the chains, they're going to move them. That's going to be first down and 10.
So the Indian defense showing why they're an undefeated team. Under composure on this drive, leaning on the shoulders of their sophomore quarterback. Not the most experienced player, but boy, he's playing well here. Delivered a couple of nice balls to Del Ball, Pencil, and now Price for a first down.
Big first down series here for Shamokin. 4:27. Handoff to Clinton. The big backs met in the backfield and brought down. Pickup of 2. Initial contact 2 yards deep, but that's the strength of Clinton.
You can see why he's a successful running back. He will not run away from you on most plays, and you can tell he's a little bit dinged up with his outstanding play on the defensive side. He leans ahead for a gain of almost 2 on that play, 2nd and 8. Again, clock running, 4:05 to go. Both teams have timeouts, 2 for Shamokin, 3 for Jersey Shore.
We talk about this. They like to run left to be able to roll back to the right. So we'll see if they move the pocket right here. 2nd down and 8. Logan Steele hands off again to Clinton. Clinton tries to break tackles, and look at that in the backfield. Literally had him by the ankles and leveraged that. Bo Sechrist was more concerned about the tops of his shoes than the shoulder pads, which is the smart thing to do against Clinton.
Thompson and then Zeke Sechrist coming in to clean that one up. Sechrist leans ahead, Clinton leans ahead for a gain of a couple. 3rd and about 5, long 5 here. Ball marked at the Shamokin 45-yard line. 3:22 to go here. Running clock in the ball game.
Well, Shamokin's entering the midfield territory. They're going to eventually have to take a shot. We'll see. It's 3rd down and 6. They go to the out route or try to go up top and find something. We'll see. Pencil's going to go deep. It's the wheel route. Kept him in bounds. No, they're going to call him out maybe.
No, first down, gets up, stops the clock. It's in bounds. It's going to roll here.
Yep, change of possession, stops the clock. That pattern against Pencil is so difficult because you can't come up because he can run past you. Gives him that cushion for another first down for Shamokin.
Well, we saw that with Del Ball going deep earlier in the game, and in the second half here, seeing that happen with Pencil. In the gun, Logan Steele. He's fumbled it. He picks it up. He's being pressured. That's a push in the back. It goes deep. It's caught. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you saw Logan Steele buy time. I talked about the push in the back. It was in the backfield, but at the same point in time, no flag. Logan Steele bought time. Del Ball got deep. We talked about this coming down to the wire. 3 deep balls tonight are the difference. The 5-2 defense has been so stingy that Shamokin's entire identity this year has been the ground and pound. And tonight, it's 3 deep balls. 2:30 to go. Crucial PAT. Pencil on to kick it. See if the snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up. The kick looks good. Hands go vertical. It's 21 all.
Well, there you see why we talk so much about Logan Steele with the scramble. He's such an athlete and so quick that if you come at him out of control, he runs away from you. He did exactly there. Whether or not that was a block in the back, wasn't called, doesn't make any difference. And you can only cover players for so long deep, and Del Ball is able to get free. Shamokin, 56 yards. It's really incredible. 75 yards on the first touchdown. The defender falls down. 45 yards on the second touchdown. Defender either gets knocked down or falls down. 45 yards for that one to Chase Pencil. There, complete scramble by Logan Steele. 2:29 mark to go in the ball game. The PAT is good, and we are tied up at 21.
Well, the big thing tonight, too, is when you think about it, that ball was nearly 60 yards in the air. I think, 55 yards in the air. On the run was incredible throw, and he had nothing to lose in the world to gain. He had to get rid of it. Del Ball at 6'3", able to get just enough separation. Like you talk about, the secondary can only cover for so long, but once again, a big play, a huge play for Shamokin. Big leg last time. Colin Steinhardt into the end zone. The Dogs are going to have 80 yards to go to try and put this one away in regulation.
2:29 to go here in the ball game. after that scramble pass, steal to Del Ball, and the pencil PAT. We are all tied here at 21. Kind of what you thought, Nate. Knew it had a chance to be a close ball game. Big plays on the Shamokin side. Some really exciting plays on the Jersey Shore side, and we are all tied up.
Twins right, Twins left. Elijah Jordan in a shotgun. Right to left goes Luke Ryan. Fakes it. It's the counter again. Nothing there. So they got away with that earlier in the half. But here's the key. That's an easier play sometimes to run at midfield. The field opens up a little bit. Right now, pinning their ears back are the Shamokin Indians up front. So we'll see what the Dogs dial up here on second down. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Maybe 2nd and 11, actually.
Won't be surprised if they get a short gain here. Shamokin calls a timeout.
Luke Ryan right to left. Elijah Jordan in the gun. Does he scramble? Pressure. Delbaugh wide open. Evan Snyder.
Well, if they give him the forward progress, which the official did, he will be short, but he will be outside the 21, just shy of the 22. Nice delivery there. Jordan to Snyder. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
So we talk about the secondary right now over center of the field. Secondary, you've got Pencil, number 8, and Logan Steele, number 4 at safety. Number 47's had a whale of a night, Liam Montgomery. He's had leading tackler on the team at linebacker. 3rd and 4, Elijah Jordan's going to roll right. He keeps it. First down and then some. Makes a man miss down the sideline, and that was hunger. Elijah Jordan took that play on his shoulders. You talked about this. Not 3 moves there, but 1. North and south.
1 move for the first down, powered at the end of it as well. Clock stops, 1:17 to go, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Reminds me of Dallas on the road week 1. Elijah Jordan in the shotgun. Does he go up top? Wide open, Carson Watkins. He gets downfield, get out of bounds, and he does. Big play, first down, Carson Watkins. We talk about that 3rd, 4th option, how vital that is in the playoffs on downs like that.
He looked initially, did Jordan at Luke Ryan running across the middle, and then saw Watkins on a nice pattern there. Another first down Bulldogs into Indian territory. 1:06 to go here in the ball game.
3 timeouts remaining for the Bulldogs. Elijah Jordan single back to his right. Brody Herr. They're gonna look to go deep. Nobody home. Elijah Jordan's got green. He's going to try and keep it. Gets out of bounds. Only a pickup of 2 on that play. Had he committed early, it was there, but he tried to wait to buy time to get a guy open, and it just wasn't there. Good coverage in the secondary by Shamokin.
Very good coverage downfield, forces that scramble, but Jordan does get out of bounds. 58.2 seconds to go here in the ball game. We are tied at 21.
Big series, 44-yard line for the Bulldogs. Elijah Jordan in the shotgun. He's going to roll right. He gets some time. He's got pressure. Does he get rid of it? He's going to throw it away. Live to fight another day. It's going to bring up 3rd down in the same yardage, 3rd and 8. All of a sudden, what I see is a lot of deep routes, right? So a lot of jailbreak type routes. The Dogs have got to find something in that intermediate zone right now. 49 seconds to go, timeout, Bulldogs. But in the first half, when they got when Thompson was wide open over the middle, just thinking about ways to get 7 yards without going 20 yards downfield.
Yeah, that middle of the field, again, is really not something that the Bulldogs use a whole lot in their passing game, but that is where sometimes that area is really open there. Everybody's going deep. You don't want to give up that big play that we've seen Shamokin get 3 of them tonight, and that cushion in the middle can be open. Again, you don't have to score on it, just if you can convert and get a little bit closer. 49.9 seconds ago, Bulldogs still have 2 timeouts. Obviously, critical plays here coming up here after the timeout.
Well, and the reality is this. You don't want to play for overtime. If you can win this in regulation, you want to win it in regulation. But then the key there, too, is not giving the game away here. So it's 3rd down and 8, left hash, right-handed quarterback. They're going to roll him right. Wide open, Carson Watkins gets the first down. And there's the middle of the field. The Dogs have got to move. They've got to move. 42.9. You can't take the timeouts with you. 34, they're going Texas. Trips left. Jordan. He's going to keep it. He's got the green. He's going to get a block. He does get a block. He's down the sideline. He goes inside the 15, down to the 12. Luke Ryan does the right thing. Shield blocks, doesn't clip, doesn't hold. The Dogs, 29 seconds to go in the red zone.
Really super read there by Elijah Jordan. 1st and 10. Bulldogs, timeout. Good timeout there by Coach Mark Persing for the Shamokin defense. Needed to take a break on that play. Plenty of time here, 29 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Ball on the 12 here for the Bulldogs.
Well, the reality is this. I'm hoarse. We're on the road. What a great night. If you'd have told me it'd be 21 all, 29 seconds, fourth quarter, 2 timeouts left, 1st and 10 on the 12, with a chance to win this game and capture a District 4 championship, I'd have said, let's go. What a ride this year's been, and the Dogs don't want it to end right now. Senior quarterback Elijah Jordan, big scamper on the last play. We said he'd take the team on his shoulders. Brody Herr, the single back. They're in Texas with trips to the right. Right hash. 2 timeouts left. Right to left goes Watkins. 5 yards are going to back the Dogs up. They're only going to lose half a second on the play.
So that motion penalty probably doesn't change the play call. What it does do is maybe give a little bit more space in the back of the end zone area for a big play here. But it takes away maybe the option without some more yardage for a potential winning field goal attempt.
Brody Herr's the single back. Twins right.
So the officials looking to reset the clock.
To 29 seconds.
He's going over to Coach Mark Persing, asking him to call up into the home press box where the PA announcer and clock operator's on. Set that back to 29 seconds.
The Dogs want that .6. You never know.
Never know.
What a night it is. 29 seconds, 1st and 15 after the false start. Penalty, motion penalty. Brody Herr's the single back. He's a senior alongside Elijah Jordan. Twins right, twins left. Snap is back. Elijah Jordan's gonna run it. He's got a lot of green. Can he beat the man? 11's on his heels. Does he get out of bounds? Cuts it back inside. Down inside the 5, reaches for the 4. An incredible run. The Dogs may want to burn a timeout.
Well, that clock has got to stop. That's a first down. Well, it's not a first down, but I'm sorry. That is not a first down. He was down at the 4. The first down is about the 2. So that is kind of a late timeout. It'll be interesting to see if they back that up a little bit, maybe to around 14 seconds. What a great run there by Elijah Jordan. Cut back inside, dives inside. They're going to mark him at the 5 officially on that run.
It's a great run. The timeout came late.
No, he got the timeout. They'll get it back.
Yeah, they mark it back to 14. They called it right away, but that clock kept running. Again, that's nothing against the clock operator there. He's waiting to see the mark from the official. Didn't get that clear mark. They set it back to where it should be. 14 seconds to go. Elijah Jordan down at the 5-yard line, left hash. Have a chance to win this one here late in the ball game.
What an incredible night. The Dogs take the timeout. They've got 1 remaining, 14 seconds to go. 2nd and goal. Nope, 2nd down, not 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2. Means nothing at this point. They need to get in the end zone. Jordan's going to roll right. Does he get a block? Up the middle, he's going to need to call a timeout.
They got it.
They get a timeout.
So 6.4 seconds to go. 3rd down from about the 4. Gain of only about 1 on that play. Actually, a gain of maybe a football length on that play. Left hash mark, just inside the left hash mark. You have a timeout. In fact, you have no timeouts with that call right there. So no timeouts. So you either call the play to get into the end zone for the touchdown to win it, or you kick the field goal, which is an option to win it as well. I think they're kicking it, Nate.
It looks like Paul has the block in his right hand.
No, Elijah does.
Everybody's got odds on the fake, and I don't think so. But right now, the reality is head down. I know Coach Hale right now in the press box is thinking seriously. We'll see if they ice him. Shamokin has a timeout left.
24 yards on the length of the field goal attempt. Timeout Shamokin. They still have one left. Smart play again. Paul Hale took over the kicking duties of Brody Herr when Brody was out for that game or two after the Hollidaysburg game. It was kind of good at times and kind of comical at times, but really got into a good rhythm overall with the PATs. And I know Coach talked about it on the ride down here tonight. They worked on field goals throughout practice tonight, knowing at some point in the playoffs, kicks, PATs, field goals, whatever they are, really become important. You probably don't take the chance here if this is 5 or 10 yards longer. But again, from the 5-yard lines, very, very makeable, kind of like a PAT, just a little bit longer, 24 from just inside that left hash mark.
So here it is to take this in regulation. 7 seconds to go. Snap us back, hold us down, kick us up. It's no good. Wide left. So they're going overtime. It had the leg. Wide left. Great attempt by the Dogs. Just wide left. It's going to come down to guts and grit. They had a shot before overtime. And the reality is you've got to find a way to dig even deeper because you don't want that to kill the momentum that you had. That drive, so pivotal. They went literally 75 yards down to the 5, had a chance to win it in regulation. And Shamokin got a lot of pressure in that backfield. Paul able to get it off. We'll see if Shamokin doesn't just take a knee. They're kind of in the prevent.
Yeah, good pressure there by the Shamokin kick defense team. Causes the wide left on the PAT attempt. Steele takes the knee here. Time runs out. So we are at the end of regulation. First time in recent memory, game going to overtime. And the rules are all different, high school, college, and pros. So, Coach, what are the rules here in overtime? Each team gets a football.
Get the ball at the 10-yard line. You get 4 plays to go in, and then you'll do what you want, extra point or go for 2.
So each team will get the ball. They'll do a coin toss.
Correct. Yep.
Each team will get the ball at the 10-yard lines. You have 4 plays to go in.
And normally what happens on this, if you win the toss, you go on defense first to know what you need.
Yeah, it's just like in college.
Yep.
If you win the toss, coin toss is important. You go on defense. Usually you defer, so you know what you have to do. Do we have to score a touchdown? Do we only need a field goal? Whatever the situation may be. So the coin toss is big here. Officials explaining everything, getting things ready here. Kind of apropos. District 4 final. Jersey Shore, Shamokin here at Kemp Memorial Stadium in Shamokin. All tied up at 21 at the end of regulation. We are in the extra stanza.
Wow. You know, what a night. There's 2.5 minutes to go here before they'll start this overtime. Do we want to take a little break and go back to the station?
We
keep
can.
it right here.
No, we can.
We're going to pause for commercial. Thanks to our sponsors. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the propane tank on your grill first before hosting a tailgate.
Let's fire up. Here, let me try. Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Salt and vinegar?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Bear Country, 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly, we are back at Kemp Memorial Stadium. About 1:30 to go here before the coin toss in overtime. So, again, the Bulldogs had taken a 21-14 lead, then Steele on the scramble, 56 yards. The Dell ball tied it up with 2:30 to go. Pencil TAT made it 21-21. Bulldogs drove the field, then were stopped with 6.4 seconds to go. The field goal attempt from 24 yards was wide left. That brings us to the overtime. A couple out-of-town scores again brought to you by Susquehanna Transit. Wow, Valley View is going to beat Dallas 28-14 in the fourth quarter. Danville stretches it out over Montoursville, 35-10. That is a final. Troy, 69-28. So they break the string over Southern Columbia. Mount Carmel loses big to Lewisburg. That's a great win for the Green Dragons, 39-7. Warrior Run wins big over Towanda, 43-20. Muncie, 42-6 over Lime Mountain. Williamsport with the win in the District 6A final, 14-0. Scranton Prep, 40-0 over Mid-Valley, 21. And that is our out-of-town scoreboard, again, brought to you all season long by Susquehanna Trailways. Give them a call, 570-322-5361. Get on the bus with Susquehanna Transit. So, again, the overtime rules, after the coin toss, each team will get the ball at the 10-yard line. You have 4 plays to go in. If you score a touchdown, you can go for the PAT, which is probable, or you can go for 2. And then the opposing team, they actually flip the end of the field and will get the ball at the 10, and then you have a chance to either tie it, win it, or go home. That's what it will be here tonight. So it's all been about big plays for Shamokin, 3 big plays, 75 yards. In the regular sessions here, wow, how about that? Game plays 70 each for Jersey Shore and Shamokin. Time of possession really close as well. Just like on the scoreboard, Jersey Shore 23-51 and Shamokin 24-09.
That's
Thanks
unbelievable.
to Jim Carpenter for that.
I mean,
overtime to come.
Unbelievable. When you look at that time of possession, thanks again, Dad. Jim Carpenter tuning in right now from home, watching the game. Thanks again to all of our sponsors that have allowed this to happen, from Subway to Miller Construction, with EFG, Pine Creek Inn, Weary's Painting, as well as Susquehanna Trailways. You know, it doesn't happen without you. So we appreciate you. What an opportunity to bring this incredible contest to your living room, to the restaurants and clubs in town, and all those tuning in from all over this great nation. Meeting at the midfield, we'll see who gets the toss. Tuning in right now from all over. We appreciate you.
So the coaches out there, along with their captains, Coach Gravis, of course, for Jersey Shore, Mark Persing for Shamokin. And we will see here in just a second. Shamokin's going to flip over to the right side. So Shamokin is going to defend, I believe, this end zone to our right, just where we were a couple minutes ago. I'm not sure. I couldn't understand what the referee was saying there. So I don't know if Shamokin got the football and is going to the right. Couldn't really tell on that. So we're going to see here, obviously, in just a minute with whatever defensive unit comes out here on the field. So Landon Ray is coming out there. So the Bulldog defense is going to be on the field first. So Shamokin will be on the offense first. So, again, Jersey Shore must have won the toss and said, we want to go on defense first. It will be on the right side of the field. Bulldog defense here, obviously looking to either hold Shamokin out of the end zone completely. That would be the preference, or at least to force them into a field goal attempt. Again, clock does not run here in overtime. So both teams start from their own 10. Shamokin offense on the field first here, right side, ball in the middle of the field from the 10-yard line.
So Shamokin, Logan Steele at quarterback is going to come out here. They're going to come out with Clinton and Gink. Gink will be the slot. They're going to run the slot. Watch the reverse. We'll see what they run here. They're going to run the option. They're going to bring him out wide right. Touchdown.
Wow. That's a heck of a catch.
That was an incredible catch by Delbaugh. And honestly, thrown to only where he could catch it.
Wow, Noel Pauling and Jordan right there kind of bumped into each other, but Delbaugh goes up full extension right in front of the end line. So on the first play, the Indians say, we're not going to wait around. We go to the right, lofted into the end zone. Delbaugh, who caught the tying touchdown, now catches the go-ahead touchdown. Pencil PAT, obviously always important, looking to take the 7-point lead are the Indians.
Strike first on 1st and goal. Pencil on for the PAT. The kick is up. The kick is drilled. The kick is good. So that makes it 28-21. The Dogs will have a crack now from the 10-yard line as they go to the opposite field, the opposite end zone. But wasting no time, Logan Steele rolled right They said, if we're going to take a crack and we're going to have 4 opportunities, we're going to the end zone, and they went early. And Delbaugh at 6'3", we talked about his height, high-pointed that football beautifully.
Hard to defend. The people were there. Delbaugh just made a better catch. That's a super throw there. So they do stay at the same end zone. If Jersey Shore is able to tie this one up, then they will go to the other end zone of the field. Shamokin now feeling all the momentum. They get the tying score with 2:30 to go. They get the big play on the missed field goal. Now they get the big play on the first play touchdown and the pencil PAT to take the 7-point lead.
The Dogs have been here before. I think of Pottsville on the road at Danville, 3 overtimes. Elijah Jordan's going to roll left. He gets a block, cuts it back up the middle, down inside the 10, where he started from, down to approximately, we're going to give him 3 yards on the pickup, down to the 7. Again, clock not an issue. And you know where the hurry-up usually comes into play here for the Bulldogs. You're not in any hurry.
Yeah, the play clock runs, but the game clock does not.
Elijah Jordan going to run right. He's going to run the option. Cuts back up the middle, inside the 5. Hit hard. Down to the 3.
Well, the rush game of the Bulldogs has been really effective in the second half.
69, I believe.
Yep, our center, Larson, twisting that ankle. He's been in and out a couple times tonight, not waiting for the trainers, getting off the field. So, again, Zeke Sechrist will come back in to replace him, Mason Larson, at the center position. Ball marked at the 3, 3rd and goal, Bulldogs.
So the Bulldogs right now have two cracks. They've got to come away with 7 here. 2 backs to his right. False start. Huge penalty against the Bulldogs. And really, when you talk about it, makes it 3rd down and 8. So you're back to the 8-yard line on the 5-yard penalty.
Changes the play calls. Luke Ryan and Carson Watkins replace Thompson and Bo Sechrist. So definitely a change in the play call. 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs going to look to roll here. Elijah Jordan gets some time, keeps it. Is he going to throw it? He's tackled. No face mask called. Yes, it is. Face mask.
Yep.
And I don't know how they can call that a 5-yarder.
Yeah, penalty right there at the 10-yard line. Hard to see the flag, but right at the foot of the official. So a good job there by the referee and crew, because that was pretty clear on this side. Would have been hard to see from the Shamokin home side.
No, that'll still be 3rd down.
Yeah, so that'll replace the yardage lost on the penalty against Jersey Shore. That'll set it back. Should be 3rd and goal at the 5.
What
so
a game.
It down.
Yeah, what a game. 28-21. Shamokin scores first in this first additional quarter of overtime. Single backs, Brody Herr, twins left, twins right. It's 3rd from the 5. Over the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands.
Looked like the defender kind of got in the way there a little bit. Pretty good delivery by Jordan. Hale saw it, but not able to get his hands on it. So it all comes down to this. 4th and goal from the 5 for the Bulldogs. Their last play to have a chance with the PAT to tie this one up.
Well, you know, I would never bet against the Dogs in these opportunities. They're always resilient. But it's 4th down. This is it. They've got to get 5 yards. Snap is back. Jordan rolls to the right. He's going to scamper back. Delbaugh's chasing him. Delbaugh misses. It's caught. Evan Snyder. Unbelievable. 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 You know.
So Jordan on the scramble goes right, then goes left, takes his time. Evan Snyder breaks free, comes up from the back of the end zone to catch this one. Give the Bulldog a chance with the PAT attempt to tie this one up to force a second overtime.
Hey, you need a wing! You need a wing!
You know, the beauty of broadcasting on the road is we come right to your living room or your theater experience at the club, because in that moment, you're down a point. You can't afford pressure. The Dogs missed their crucial piece, their wingman. They were minus a guy, and you can't go to battle like that.
No, good timeout there, obviously. Kind of lets everybody take a deep breath, but what an exciting play. Jordan to Evan Snyder, officially on the 5-yard touchdown pass. 28-27, PAT to come to tie this one up to force overtime number 2.
I'll tell you what, before kickoff next year, I'm going to hit the treadmill, Doug. This is incredible. 28-27, Jordan to hold, Hale to kick. Line has got to hold. They've got to block. Timeout, Shamokin.
Yeah, you can't take them with you. So, again, you might as well use them. So, Shamokin looking to ice the kicking team of the Bulldogs. So, again, we're going to talk positive. After the made PAT ties it at 28, then you shift ends. I do believe you shift ends and go down to what will be our left end. And it'll be interesting. I wonder if the offensive team that just scored then stays on offense in the second half. That's how it is in college. When they score, then the offense stays on. But we'll have to see what that is in the high school level.
What a night on the road. Shamokin takes their timeout. Each team with one remaining. Paul Hale lining up to kick this PAT. Snap is back, hold us down.
How is that not an offsides? My goodness gracious.
Oh, my God.
He dropped it. How is that not offsides?
Wow, my goodness gracious. So, wow, mass confusion there. I'm not sure how that was not offsides. And then Jordan to the back of the end zone, ball knocked free, and is called an incompletion. Again,
I've never seen anything like that.
I don't know how that is not offsides.
The reality was they had 2 or 3 guys 2 yards deep in the backfield. It was an offsides penalty on the defense. You know, I don't get it. We still had a chance for the 2-point conversion, but the reality is this. How the officials cannot see that when there's only the PAT try is beyond my human comprehension. Anyway, it looks like there's no review. 28-27 is the final. Not the way you want to go out. Dogs come up a point short here at Shamokin. Such a great contested game. To see it come down to that, human error is unfortunate. We're going back to the station. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com.
At Boot Barn, we believe the cowboy boot is more than utilitarian. It's a symbol of the West, handcrafted with centuries of heritage in every stitch. It's not just a cowboy boot, it's a work of art. Since the 1960s, Dan Post has been offering premium quality created with innovative artisanal methods that echo the legacy of the West. Because upholding tradition and heritage is second to none. Dan Post at Boot Barn.
Ever have one of those days where your gut just feels blah?
Ugh, yes.
Occasional bloating or gas could be signs that your gut is out of balance. But Align Probiotic can help. Align 24/7 Digestive Support is a daily use probiotic with a unique strain to help relieve occasional digestive issues. It's the #1 doctor-recommended brand. So when you feel the signs, it's time to try Align. Align Probiotic. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Bear Country, 99.9 FM.
Yeah, the phones are blowing up. The lines are hot right now. We're in Shamokin. That was a single overtime. Paul Hale never really had a chance for the PAT because Elijah Jordan was under pressure before the snap was even back. So the reality is it ends the way it does, and unfortunately, with no replay, there's always human error. The Dogs come up short. No thanks to the call there at the end of the game. Doug, we're not going to harp on that, though, right now. Everybody at home saw it. Everybody sees it. Unfortunately, with video now, you have a chance to watch that back all season long. And as hard as these kids work, you know, you just hope it doesn't come down to that because you can't take anything away from either program tonight. Each team made mistakes. Each team came up big when they needed to. And on a PAT try,
Nate, I've never seen anything like that. In fact, our sister station from Williamsport, who was here covering the ball game, they were announcing when we were on commercial, they counted at least 6 players offsides for Shamokin. But again, there's no replay in high school. It does not get called. The Bulldogs almost came up with a miracle play there. Jordan tried to get the ball to a receiver in the end zone, had a chance to catch it, knocked away. Ball falls incomplete. That would have given the Bulldogs the win. It does not. Shamokin wins by 1, 28-27 here in the District 4 4A finals. That will be a bitter pill to swallow and a tough one to take here for the Bulldog football team on the road.
Well, the reality is this. If I'm a Shamokin coach, I'm not comfortable with the way it ended either. Nobody wants to win that way. And, the politicking aside, again, I don't know what they were looking at, but we're going to get to some stats, the player of the game. And to be honest with you, I'm ready to get in the car and go home.
Oh, that's a tough one. So we'll go to our player of the game first. We'll do some stats when Chris Davis is able to cobble them together here just to give you one final time in the year. So tonight's player of the game brought to you by Todd Rischel and Evergreen Wealth Solutions. They manage your assets as if they were their own. 570-601-6960 for Evergreen Wealth Solutions and Todd Rischel in Williamsport. Could have a number of players, just like you can in every ball game of the year. But, Nate, I'm going to vote Elijah Jordan, senior quarterback, just made some scintillating plays, kept drives alive with some scrambles, made some great runs, made some great throws as well. Jordan ends up 27 carries for 142 yards. Coach is finishing up the passing stats as well. But our final Todd Rischel and Evergreen Wealth Solutions player of the game here in the District 4 final will go to senior quarterback Elijah Jordan for the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Again, on the ground, Jordan leads the way, 27 carries for 142. Bo Sechrist, 13 for 92 and 2 touchdowns, 1 from 15, 1 from 40. Brody Herr, 11 for 56. Through the air, Jordan, 14 for 29, 176 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions as well. Then through the receiving, Paul Hale, 2 for 16. Thompson, 1 for 26. Evan Snyder, 4 for 67. And Sechrist, 1 for 14, 5-yard touchdown to Evan Snyder at the ballgame. Watkins also as well, 2 catches for 22. Great stats at the end of the ballgame. Team lining up right in front of us here to receive their runner-up medals here in District 4. So the Bulldogs make the finals 7 years in a row, 6 consecutive championships, lose last year to the Selinsgrove, and boy, lose a heartbreaker in overtime here to Shamokin, 28-27. On the road, the Indians will continue in the state playoffs next week against the winner of Bellefonte and Juniata, which is being played tomorrow at Altoona High School.
Well, and one thing I'll say, let's look at the tangibles, right? They play a big game. It comes down to that. You don't want it to be decided on a PAT. The reality is, though, the Dogs played lights out tonight. They lost the turnover battle, and they lost the deep ball battle. And they had times in this game where they could have put the nail in the coffin, and they could have iced the cake or sealed the deal, and they weren't able to do so. But Shamokin's a great team. We just hate to see seniors go out this way. You play to win and not to lose. And as I ramble on, are we going to get to stats?
So we went through the stats mostly with the player of the game, but I'll add a couple as well. Again, Evan Snyder ends up 7 for 89 in the reception, 2 touchdowns, 35 yards and 5 TDs. That was something that we didn't have there. Again, Elijah Jordan leads on the ground, 27 carries for 142. Bo Sechrist, 13 for 92 and 2 touchdowns, 1 from 15, 1 from 40 through the air. Elijah Jordan, 14 from 20 for 29, 176, 1 interception, 2 touchdowns in his final high school game. Great defensive stats as well. A couple more tackles for loss in the second half, where all of those, Brody Herr, Zeke Sechrist, Slate Sechrist, Owen Vandruff, and Landon Ray, all with tackles for loss. Leading the way, Bo Sechrist with 6 tackles, Slate Sechrist with 6 as well. Owen Vandruff with a solid game at 4. Landon Ray as well, really solid with 6 tackles. So really good defensive play. Those big plays for Shamokin from 75, 45, and 56 yards tied to score, and then the Indians win it in a controversial ending, without question, be talked for a long time on that 10-yard pass on their first play of overtime from Logan Steele to Del Ball. That's the winning score in the ball game. Shamokin wins 28-27.
Well, Doug, what a great year it's been. You know the reality's this. I just want to say thanks for allowing me to be a part of your life for the 2024 season. You know, it's tough to go out. It's going to be a long ride home tonight for these kids to come up short, to leave it all on the field and to have it end that way beyond controversy. It is what it is. They'll be stronger. They'll become solid young men. But thanks to Coach Chris Davis for the ride this year with stats, to Vince on camera, to Coach Sean Hale, always picking my brain and helping me to understand the need to be mentored by coaches. Coaches coach, commentators commentate. Again, Doug, thanks for a great season with you, from our house to yours. As tradition never graduates, it's always
a great day to be a Bulldog.
Thanks for listening to tonight's game against Shamokin, brought to you by the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, TLC Fuels, Oval Country Store, Napa, Dotter Equipment, Jason Eberhardt State Farm Insurance, All Round Tire, Jiffy Market, Joe's Equipment, B.A. Meichel Electric, Ham's Disposal, Country Berry Shack, Weary's Pine Creek Inn, Journey Bank, Twilight Diner, Ex-Agway, Briganti Gleghorn and Hafley Insurance, Sweet Dreams Pet Resort, Reese's Print Shop, Susquehanna Trailways, C.H. Waltz Outdoor and RV, McMahon Ferguson and Associates, Evergreen Wealth Management, Jersey Shore Subway, EFG Miller Construction, Hollick's Coal and Oil, and T-Mobile. More games and matches to come on the Bear Country Sports Network and CentralPASports.com soon. Stay tuned to The Bear, 99.9 FM for more information. Thanks for listening.